Ek gaan nou live gaan. Well, hello there everybody. I just noticed that I'm not visible, so there we go. Hello there everybody and welcome to the first live stream where Nick is actually with us. So, it's Will
and Nick.
And we are playing some Dinkum. I hope you guys can hear her. We have tried to set up the sound in such a way that she is audible. Let me just move my microphone slightly away.
Testing, testing.
I think if I have my microphone up here, it should be alright. Although, wow, it sounds like I'm screaming. Anyway, hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend and that you are ready for another live stream. So, Nick, you are setting it up, right?
I'm inside. I'm in.
You're in. Okay.
Yeah.
That means I can also just go here, multiplayer, and choose Will, not Crispy Bacon. Crispy Bacon is my character from a different game with Nick. And we are just going to be joining the stream here. I hope you all can hear me. I hope you have a wonderful week thus far, or weekend thus far. I am freshly back from the conference with BirdLife South Africa's conference, and I'll be speaking about that a little bit as we go along. So, of course, as always, we are going to be expanding our game over here, our village, our town, and in the process, we'll be learning a little bit more about nature and delving into the ecology of the Australian Outback. So, of course, if you've got any questions while we are playing, do drop it down in the chat, and we will do our best to remember to have a look at the chat, and also then to obviously answer any questions you may have. Right, I am just going to listen to myself here, see if I can hear myself. Yes, apparently sound is working. Yes, sorry?
I think we're ready for the Alpha Jackaroo.
I don't think we're quite ready for the Alpha Jackaroo. Is there an Alpha Jackaroo quest?
Yes.
No, there is definitely not in my opinion, and plus there isn't an Alpha Jackaroo, it's even worse, it's the bush level.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we're definitely not ready for that yet. We will do that when we have our iron weapons. So let's have a look. I think we've got, yeah, this is Clover from Thread Space. So she's the clothing person. We can get all kinds of interesting clothing from her. And I'm just going to try and build up our hearts with her so that she is as happy as can be. And then hopefully she can also move in. So ordering from catalog is just, I think, all the clothes that we as an individuals or as characters, sorry, I'm speaking to her again. all the clothing that we have actually encountered thus far. So unless we've encountered it as my character, as Will, I will not be able to actually order something. So we're hoping to get some interesting clothing as we go along, make it look a little bit different. So I've got the quest to go catch a grass yellow butterfly, which should not be too difficult. A lot of insects do have very specific habitats that they are in, and the grass yellow butterfly in this case will be in the pine forest. So we just have to look out for a little yellowish butterfly. Oh, I think I'm running through a Tasmanian devil or bush devil. Then, yeah, there are two sleeping over there, and I think, no, that's a fly. Well, someone's going to ask for a fly at some point, so may as well grab that.
That as well.
Always have a fly in your pocket, eh dear?
So, yes. Our 10 seconds. I think we should get a house.
Yes, I do think we should get a house. Do you have the money necessary to kickstart that? I think you need 95,000 dinks.
No, I've got 36,000.
Ah, okay, so that's a little bit too little. Let's see how much have I got. No, I've got 11,000. Not enough to help you, I'm afraid.
Okay, problem.
Let's have a look here. We should be able to... Well, grass yellow butterfly can be in almost any habitat, I do think. Come to think of it. Let's just check our pedia here. I don't think I've caught one yet. No, I have not. So we are just going to have to keep an eye out for a little yellowish butterfly during the day as we go about our business. There's a blue moon butterfly at the back there. And somewhere there should be. So what I really enjoy about this game is the fact that you do have quite distinct biomes in this game. You've got your typical eucalyptus savanna type ecosystems with grasses and trees. You've got your coniferous forests here with the pines. You've got your more tropical areas as well with other grasses growing there. Of course, you've got your beaches and your deserts as well. And in each of those biomes, you'll have characteristic invertebrates and animals. I mean, you won't find jackaroos hopping around the conifer forests here, but you also won't find bush devils running around in the eucalyptus savannas. So it's quite unique, the different creatures you get in each of the biomes, which I must say I really appreciate. I quite enjoy that.
No, that is.
Just trying to make a leap of faith here. Here we go. I have a butterfly. There's a little grass yellow butterfly, yellowish in color, most likely to blend in with the grassy environment that they're living in. Although in this case it's in the really green grass, so not really very good at hiding there. But nonetheless, it's supposed to be a bit of a camouflage color where they're not really that visible unless they are actually moving / flying. Flying equals moving, but anyway. Right. I think for this series, dear, I think I'm going to cut up the 4-hour stream into 4 1-hour sessions again and upload that in the week to come. So if you are not able to join me for the entire session, you will be able to hear the recording or watch the stream again later during the week to come, in each time in 1 hour long sessions. I think it just breaks it up a little bit into more manageable chunks.
Oh. Yeah. Follow me.
Oh, you want money? Yes. Don't we all, eh?
Wanting to wanting to get the cure for the basketball sick.
Oh yes, and the more you send, the greater the chance they are going to get that cure. Yes, no, it's a good cause. It's a good cause indeed. We are going to harvest some bottlebrush seeds as well. We did get 2 seeds there. Great. That means I can actually replant. So, sorry dear, I'm not going to bring you all the seeds of the bottlebrush. I'm going to always at least plant one so that we don't have a decrease in the population of them.
Wild.
Yes, in the wild. So I like to harvest things as sustainably as possible, and that means that as I am chopping out certain plants like the bottlebrush plants or bottlebrush shrubs, I'm then able to just replant them so we don't run out of wild specimens. Really is such a cool game, this.
It is.
It's such a nice art style.
Especially when the town's gonna start taking shape.
Oh yes, and I think now with our 4-hour long streams, instead of 40-minute or 30-minute or 20-minute videos, we're going to make quite a bit more progress with that. Oh, my little guy is like, okay, I'm done with life again. I'm just going to eat some prickly pears again.
Bush devils are so late. They don't want to follow me.
They're still sleeping there.
Oh,
Wow, I'm getting a lot of apples, so we can really... I've fallen through the map. Yeah, I think I'm gonna die. Oh no, that was weird. Let's see if that happens again. Yeah, that's the point where you start retesting things. No, I'm not able to go through. Maybe if I hold... No, I don't know. Somehow I managed to... There we go. Whee! I found a spot in the map where you can glitch through, but then as you're falling, if you press spacebar... Okay, now I think I may die now. I don't know. You drop so far that you pop up again on land. Let's see that again. Let's do that again. This is fun. This is so weird. If I sidle sideways, there we go. Drop in. It's the small things in life, isn't it? While I'm parachuting, I'm gonna eat the cactus. Whee! And I'm back. Oh man, only got 1 seed there, which means it is going to be buried. If I get 2 seeds, I'm going to keep one. If I get only 1 seed, I'm going to bury it. We do not have a drop in the population. Anyway, now, with that glitching observed, let's try and catch this harlequin butterfly again. There we go. Great. And let's actually get the apples and hopefully not go into that glitchy section there. That was very, very interesting.
Oh, that was...
Yeah. Never encountered the spot... Oh, hello, Crocky. Never encountered a spot on the map where you can actually fall through it.
Obviously, it's going to happen on the stream.
Yes, of course, you know. It's got to be a first time for everything. And for some reason, it's also the first stream that I really cannot chop the bottle brush. Finally got it. That time around, we did get 2 seeds. Great. Just going to... Sorry.
Catching page right on.
Oh, yes.
Oh. So,
Makes it so much easier, doesn't it?
so much easier.
Is that a bee? I think I've got another bee. Yes, that's another bee. Okay. Right, so... Oh, and there's the Sydney funnel web spider again. I really would not be holding it up like this. They are extremely venomous. So holding them like it's a nice little daddy long leg is not a good idea. Clearly our little guys are fearless.
Or not so. Come from Australia.
Yeah, they're either fearless, these little characters, or they are stupid. I'm not sure which one of the two.
I'm fearless. I don't know about you.
Yeah, my little guy is probably stupid. In all honesty. He is extremely ignorant. There we go. Okay, so that's... Ah, it's only 1 seed. Okay. Well, buried it shall be. At least I've got 2 thus far that I'm going to bring to town, dear.
Bottle brush.
Yes, bottle brush. So you'll be able... Oh, that's a queen bee. That is a queen bee. I think. It's a big one. No, it's still a bee. Ah, I thought it was a queen bee. It looked quite big from where I was standing. Anyway, so this little guy over here is the Scarlet Jezebel. So called because it actually has those 2 scarlet rings all around. It's not really scarlet. It's got a little bit of scarlet all around, but the majority of the butterfly is definitely not scarlet. So I would not really call that scarlet. It's like calling a cassowary a red bird. It's not accurate. Yeah. Right. So, have I got any space for quandongs? No, I do not. So I will not be harvesting any quandongs on the way. Hello, Leafter.
Hello.
Boing.
Oh no, I need fruit.
Ah, I've got some apples for you to plant.
Plant these.
Oh, you're going to plant some quandong. Okay, you go for it. Right. I have to go give Clover her grass yellow butterfly. That means that she will now like us a little bit more.
Nice.
Yes. Grass yellow butterfly. There we go. Great stuff.
Got the license so that we can.
Oh, nice. Okay, so I think Owen will only pop up once you actually have the license for animal handling. So now that you have the license, though, he should be popping up one of the days. Hopefully, he's going to pop up soon. Let's have a look here. I've got bug catcher. That's another little 100 dinks for or permit points for us.
Can we do our bandstand so long?
Yes, yes, we can. Why not? As long as you do not chop down the grass trees, I am happy. Have you got the watering can, dear?
Yes.
Okay, I need to water a bunch of plants. I'll be heading in your direction. There you are. Yes, I gave you some bottle brush seeds so you can... Oh, okay. Termite nest, yay.
Same thing.
Hey Hans, welcome to the chat. Glad you could make it, and yes, it is happening. And you can, as you can hear, Nick is officially in the stream as well.
Yay.
Oh yes, so we are finally here, and yeah, we are finally doing Dinkum.
How's it hanging?
Here we go. We can give a funnel web spider to Theodore. That's really taking up our little invertebrates in the museum, yeah. And as always, my hat. I don't actually have a hat yet. I don't think so. I didn't have a hat previously, did I, dear?
No, not in this game.
Not in this game.
But we'll probably in the 4 hours we'll get a hat.
Well, Clover is here.
No, that's true.
He's got a camo hat. I'm gonna go buy the camo hat. So, Hans, I'm going to get a hat.
How am I going to be able to spot you now?
I am going to be camouflaged. I have no head.
Okay, so bandstand.
Bandstand, yes.
Any preference?
what about here, where the echidna is walking? Kind of have like a plaza with a little garden in here, and then have the bandstand over here. I'll chop out the tree, and I'll chop out the rock. Nick is not agreeing with that spot.
I'm thinking.
I'm thinking.
Bands. Okay, I'll just quickly go how.
Okay.
Okay, so our house is. We're gonna have rain. Rain we can. And then.
We can always put rain here next to our farming plots.
Gosh, okay, we can shun rain out of the.
Yes, out of town. She can sit here on her own, think about what she's done.
In her stuff.
Yeah, she knows what she's done.
Erwin can. Oh, probably do the bandstand.
Hans, for a moment I thought you were thinking that the hat is a bad idea, saying they loo, but yeah, I'm glad it's only lol.
Lou.
Ah, loo. Okay, my little guy is going to be munching on every single prickly pear fruit here. Oh, but there are a whole bunch of brews I saw. I remember now. There are a bunch of wattle brew that we can get. Well, there are 3 that are done, so I'll probably...
You can take all of them.
Okay, it will get me through the tedious task of watering this little garden. Yeah. Chish.
If you see some of them there, you can just take them.
Okay.
I do that.
Okay, we'll do so. Just gonna run through the little stream there to grab some water. There's one hiding over here. There's one hiding behind the one billy. Right, where is it? Here it is. So today I learned that a billy used to be an old canned goods can. So a can that used to contain like not quite bully beef, but preserved meat that was then repurposed to put on a fire, often with a handle put onto it, and then was used to cook like wattle or like a brew, a billy brew, like a tea or a coffee or something along those lines. What? Yeah. And that's where in Waltzing Matilda the swagman waits for his billy to boil. He's waiting for his tea to be done. I spent way too much time today going into the meaning of Dinkum. Not of Dinkum, of Waltzing Matilda. Yes. So now I know what it all means. Hello, Crocky, you can't get to me. I am in a cage. And there's no gate here, so nobody can leave the gate open, so you can't get to me.
Let's actually make some more traps. Money going.
Yes. Really get the research going.
Yes. Money for
Yes, yeah.
It's danger pay.
Yeah, it is danger pay, definitely. It covers our health costs. Yeah, it does. It takes so long to actually get to the point where you can have the sprinklers. In actual fact, in most of our games, I don't think we've really used sprinklers, eh dear?
No, not yet, no.
Yeah, I have made in the past, but I don't know, for some reason it's relaxing to just water, although it probably won't be the best or the most entertaining stream if I just sit here trying to water the plants the entire stream long.
Until we get the iron one.
Yes. Yeah. So for now, we're just going to have to water. Well, when we have the iron watering can, yeah, that really does speed things up. Oh my word. This prickly pear up on this pedestal bugs me. I'm going to chop it out.
Yeah.
Doing it for conservation.
Stand up the brick there.
Yeah, I'm going to plant it somewhere else. We're going to put like a little spot for us to stand and fish over there. Let's see, I can plant these prickly pears, that's what I can do.
Now that we know how much iron we can get in the mine.
Oh my word, yes.
Definitely do that soon.
Yeah, so Nick and I have recently only started going into the deep mine in our game, and yeah, it's quite an interesting experience.
Yeah.
But yeah, as I'm planting the prickly pears here, the stems that we see here are actually... They're weird. They are... In some cases, they're leaves that are actually flattened. They're called cladodes. They're not true stems. They're actually flattened leaves. So there's that specific term for them, cladodes. But yeah, they can of course regrow very easily just from any piece that breaks off. They don't even need like roots or anything like that to have a new plant forming. Because very often what will happen is, now I'm just going to grab these. Very often what will happen is pieces of the plant of the prickly pear will break off, and then they simply root. They simply create roots there where they are and form a new plant, which means that they are able to spread way too quickly. And really a problem.
So Hans wants you to water the plants, but you open the gate so it becomes danger. That will be really exciting. I agree. I also think you should do that.
Alright, tomorrow I will do that, especially if the Crocky is running around there, old Crocodnoster is running around. I'm definitely gonna open up the part of the fence there. So I'll try to do that. Oh yes, the bats. Although we've gotten quite good at punching the bats in the face with the pointy ends of a spear. So that's quite good. What have we got? Is this the bandstand?
Yes.
So you eventually basically put it where I asked you to? Or I suggested?
Told me.
I suggested you do?
No, but I first needed to plant some grass.
Oh yes, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, make it
Once
look
it's
nice.
up, you can't.
Yeah, you can't change the ground underneath. Yeah, that's true. I'm going to just sell I don't know whether these things are in the... I've got an extra bean, I've got an extra harlequin butterfly. I'm going to sell those, sell the termite nest. I'm going to sell the spinifex stuff. I don't think we need those or that. Really not a lot of money in bug collecting, it seems. Let's have a look here. What have we got? Nothing to put in there. Anything to put in here? No, okay. And then this one. Oh! 20 of the bottle brush. So we can make 2 more teas. That's nice. Very, very nice. Okay. And then at the bottom here, I've got some of those things. Put that in here. And grill like 38 bush lime, which also makes for a very, very entertaining stream. Is this what it's like when you're trying to decorate the house in real life? That's what Hans is asking us, dear. I can neither confirm nor deny.
No, he thinks he's got a say in things.
Yes, I incorrectly believe I have a say.
Yes.
Let's just say that when I come into the house, there's usually something that has been changed.
Yeah.
Yes. Although this morning I did move one little end table in the bathroom.
I was shocked.
Because it was actually in a place that made sense.
I actually decorated.
Yes!
It just works in the garden.
Yeah, I stick to the garden. With my relatively dark features, the sun does not bother me too much. Good answer, says Hans. Oh, I see a lot of brush or bush turkeys on the other side there. Ah! Food thief!
Mine is yours, they say.
Yeah, sharing is caring after all.
Yours is mine, I mean.
Yes. I wanted to steal something from you there for a bit. Too quick. Let's see, hot fruit, there we go, another 100 permit points. Let's just, 17 more to cook, goodness. We don't have any, I don't think we've got any bush limes that are planted there, eh? We've got a lot of Guangdong. I think we do have bush limes.
So
we've got some bush
I have
limes.
placed all the ingredients.
Mm-hmm.
Bandstand will build tomorrow.
Nice. Okay, well that's cool. That is very cool. Oh yes, when I get sign writing, I must remember that I am going to put up a sign here, because in the last video, I think it was last video or two videos ago, I said that these are going to be my special trees, and I'm going to put up a sign saying Will's special trees. And beware the individual, Leafy, that chops down those trees. Maybe. There's a greater chance of you chopping down my trees than me chopping down my trees. Watch how, as I say that, in like 5 streams, I'm going to chop down my trees. Okay, I'm not going to expand any more further, because that means I'm going to have to chop down one of my trees, which I refuse to do. I also refuse to chop down one of these trees. We are going to plant around it. That's what we're going to do.
Make it very difficult.
A man has to have a code. An ecologist has to have a code. Otherwise, why are we doing this? Why are we even trying to conserve nature if we're just going to chop out trees that do not respawn?
I like your
Yes, I like my Xantharoa. There we go. Almost ate the bush lime I wanted to plant. There we go, let's have a look. Predict a long and happy marriage with answers like that. Well, that is the hope there, Hans. That is definitely the hope. As long as she is happy to have me around. Although, oh no. I am definitely being chased. Oh, I am being chased by a devil. Hello. No. Have you got any traps, dear?
Nope. Seems to pull up.
Okay. Well, in that case,
Oh my goodness, what?
he is apparently trying to bite my face off.
Leave my husband alone!
Ah! Fire! As long as it doesn't burn down my trees. Oh, he's come for you. Fire! The tree is on fire. No! Ah, I'm on fire! I am the Human Torch! Yay! Thanks, dear.
Put some meat on the barbie.
Put some meat on the Barbie. Yes, we're trying to save a species from extinction, and then they go and attack us. Like, that's not just biting the hand that feeds you. That's like setting him on fire.
I just put you on the barbie.
Yeah, he clearly did. He wanted some prime roast. That's what he wanted. Weird. Okay, so in order to try and promote a bit of diversity, we are going to be planting some grasses between these trees as well, so that there can be some flowers growing, and there can be all kinds of things growing as well. Let's see here. A man must have a code. The code doesn't have to make sense, but he still needs it. Yes, I completely agree.
I think too, Bellamy's code also doesn't make sense.
Oh yeah.
Most of the time.
Yeah, I think very often my codes are simply whatever the voices in my head told me to do. So it can be a bit of a mod podge, hot podge combination of stuff. Okay. Are you also tired there, dear?
No. Not, but for more animal traps we need tin bar, mangrove stick, 8 of them, old springs.
Old springs. Okay, so we need all those things. Okay, cool. We can definitely do that, and I guess we'll do that tomorrow, eh?
But for old springs we need 4 more traps.
I'm just gonna hide the flower over here. No, nowhere. No flowers hidden anywhere.
Where are you hiding flowers?
Oh no, she spotted it. She's going to transplant it.
This one?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I like that you put them so far away.
Again, a lot of redecorating being done by Love over there.
Yeah, you put stuff down and I'm like, nope.
There's a will place to put something, and there's a right place to put something.
I swapped out some bedside table for the lamp. Do you like it?
I like it. I do like it. Yes, since we handed in our table with the last video.
So I did it this way.
Oh, okay, cool. Let's have a look. Our foraging going up nicely. Farming slowly progressing. Let's have a look here. What have we got? No mail for Will, I'm afraid. Bandstand is being constructed.
I can go pay the bandstand.
There's Alpha Croc and Alpha Bush Devil. Can you believe it? It's like, no. Well, we just started out. Don't expect us to do those types of things, people.
Yeah.
Okay. We have Kidna. We've got little Thunder Lizard over there, the Frilly. We have no crocodiles here. So I can't really do the danger watering, I'm afraid. If a crocodile does come around here now, I will be doing the danger watering.
I'm gonna do it.
Yes, I'm gonna do it. Like, we don't have the crocodile, but we've got another little reptile running around here. The Frilly. I'm just gonna see what on earth is this fish here. Come on, fishy, 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 fishy. Is it a carp? Because if it is carp, we are going to do our carp eradication project.
like carp?
No, they're exotic. Oh, but this is river bass. Okay, that's going to be meal. Well, not really a meal. That's going to be like money. Carps being exotic, we want to get rid of them. In South Africa, here where I am, where we are actually, well, obviously we are here because Nick's right over there. But yeah, where we are, close to us, there is a freshwater lake. We actually have very few freshwater lakes here in South Africa, but there is this one, and it is infested with carp. And they've been for the past few years trying to get rid of them. And in the process, they catch as many as they possibly can with nets and then remove them from the lake. And the idea then is that systematically they're going to get rid of it. But every time they do that, they take out thousands and thousands of carp. And they still just carry on being there. It's amazing and shocking and sad at the same time.
You talking about the dam here?
No, not the dam. Groenvlei, there by Sagefield. So around here, most of the so-called lakes we have here in the Garden Route area of South Africa are actually estuaries rather than true lakes. They're areas where, well, basically large estuarine lakes they call it. And again, we are terribly exhausted. And so in order to really be a lake, you really need fresh water rather than just an estuary that extends into a large part of the river. But Groenvlei is actually a proper freshwater lake. And it is the one that is infested with carp. Unfortunately. So we're going to try and eradicate as many carp as we possibly can from this area. I see Nick is delivering a bush devil, so the research project is progressing on that side.
My early morning task.
Yes. Catch all the bush devils while they are just getting ready to sleep. With Tasmanian devils, of course, being nocturnal, that's why they're running around at night. But, of course, during the daytime, then they are sleeping. Usually in little burrows or in logs or hollowed out logs or places like that. Any safe-ish environment, that is where you would technically find them.
Found a peacock spider.
You've got big-head carp and snakeheads. You found peacock spider. Oh, that's awesome. Peacock spiders are little jumping spiders. Really amazing little creatures. I really love them. Yeah, it's a type of jumping spider. They use that very brightly colored backside's abdomen to actually dance and impress the females.
Oh, cute.
Quite awesome little creatures. Yes?
I'm talking to
Are you talking to the devils?
follow me.
Yes. There goes Nick, doing what she does best. Catching devils. And in the process, I'm just going to sneak in and take the meat that's lying on the ground. Ooh, that's Vanessa Cardui. That's a painted lady. There we go. Got the painted lady. Painted lady is actually a type of butterfly we also have here in South Africa. It's the same species everywhere. So there you can see, kind of resembling a monarch butterfly with the orange and black and yellow. Probably a case of Batesian mimicry where a non-poisonous or non-venomous species is mimicking a poisonous or venomous species. And yeah, painted ladies you'll find in Europe, Africa, Australia it seems. They're very, very widespread. I don't think they're invasive in Australia. I think they actually do come from here. So they're also indigenous to South Africa and to Europe as far as I recall as well. They just have an extremely wide distribution range, which I find quite cool. They're quite adaptable to a variety of environments. Big head carps and snakeheads. Yeah, we just have the normal Eurasian carp or Asian carp around here. We thankfully we have relatively few exotic species of fish here in our river systems. Relatively, we've got I think 3 trout species, 3 bass species. We've got bluegill sunfish, which are very close related to the bass, and then we've got carp, of course, as well. Then we've got mosquito fish. And guppies also being quite invasive in areas. But yeah. Did I do a dance for Nick to impress her? Well, she didn't even know I could dance until like 2 months ago.
No.
So no, we did prepare for a dance for the wedding night, but that was as close as we got to really to dancing. Well, okay, well, not the for the wedding, not for the wedding night. We didn't prepare a special dance for that night, but well,
Well, for the first dance I ever saw Will doing It was so funny, and he didn't know that's what he looks like when he dances. It's like a hobbit. He dances like the hobbits do.
Lord of the Rings. Yeah. Guilty as charged.
And that's honestly how he dances.
Yeah. Like, I do a jig. I call it a jig, although calling it a jig is probably generous. It really is. It's a hobbit jig. That's what it is. That is most definitely what it is. So I'm quite interesting when it comes to dancing. And I'm pretty sure if I did that dance for Nick when she met me, I don't think she would have married me.
Don't say that.
I think you would have thought I was even more weird than I already am. Jiggy. Throwing down my spears on the bridge here.
I'm just yawning, look.
Where are you? Okay. Fun times.
I'm getting some jellies as I'm going.
Okay, yes, so that when the time comes, we can get Sheila to establish in our town as well. We'll have the 3 jelly brew ready.
Oh.
Good.
It's not just a jelly.
Kegs and all those things. Yeah, no, we're going to have to get a whole bunch of iron to get Sheila to come and settle. Oh, of course, there we go. Let's get some more water. But Hans, those bighead carp and those snakeheads, they're also in rivers and lakes, eh? They're in freshwater ecosystems. They're not along the coastline or in estuaries. They're freshwater, if I'm not mistaken. I think they are. As far as I recall, they should be. But yeah, I know the lakes in North America are, in many cases, quite infested with exotic species. And not just fish. I mean, if you look at Florida and the amount of exotic reptiles in that area, that's just shocking. Let's see, what can I cook? I've got some fish to cook. Possibly. I've got a bunch of things to donate here to Theodore. Hello, Theodore. I want to chat. He wants to buy the meat I had for lunch or have gotten for lunch for 1,700 drinks. Well, as long as you give us half or quarter of a heart, that is fine, old Theodore. You can take that. Okay, only the painted lady is new. I can sell all the rest. Great stuff. Okay, so some more permit points there, and that's all. Thank you, Theodore, and goodbye, Theodore.
Look into our pockets.
I know! They just like, I see you have got meat. Do you know where I've been hiding it? Like, stop looking in my pockets to try and look and see if I've got something that you can get or take. Anyway, rant over.
I think I'm gonna buy us
Another?
barbecue.
Barbecue, yes, that's gonna be so useful to have.
Oh, good. I thought they'd get 4,000. There goes all of my money.
I'm gonna catch us some fish and then I'm gonna buy. I can buy us one, dear.
I already did.
You already did? Okay, well then. Okay, I'm not gonna buy a third one now.
Lento, but I did it.
Yeah. I can give you some money.
Fine, I'm making more traps.
Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can sell that and that and that and that. You just click. The problem is, I've got a quest to cook meat. And guess who just took my raw meat?
Got lots of meat.
I know there was also... Oh yes, yeah. Thank you. I just need to cook one, but okay. You can have the other 6 back. I'm just going to drop it on the floor here, very hygienically. The health of the fisheries off the coast of South Africa. Well, that one is a... That's a tough one. The fisheries around South Africa are really doing badly. Really overfished as well, and as a consequence, a lot of our seabirds are really suffering. So it seems the albatrosses and those large ocean birds, they are doing a little bit better now that longline fishing has actually been banned, or is no longer done, or is controlled. I'm not sure whether it actually is banned, but yeah, longline fishing used to be a very big problem with a lot of albatrosses dying every year, and that was one of the dominant ways in which fish were caught off our coast. And for some reason, there we go, the fish is finally biting underground there. And thankfully nowadays they've got a whole bunch, I think it's not banned, but it is They've got a whole bunch of mitigation measures put in place so that albatrosses aren't caught. But there is really overfishing of things like sardines and sardines and pilchards, basically the same thing. Sardines and anchovies and those types of fish. And as a result, the African penguin has had a tremendous drop in their populations over the past few years. I think with some of those seabirds, like 90% of population gone within 30 or 40 years, which is horrible. And they've recently, and that was one of the talks I attended over the past 2 days, they've looked at two interesting things that they found. Is that if you put up an exclusion zone of the 20 kilometers around the island where the penguins are breeding, so you say that there's no fishing allowed, but you don't actually enforce it, so there's still some illegal fishing happening there. They actually found an 1% increase in the survival rate of chicks, which doesn't sound like much, but that is at least something. It's better than the continuous decrease. It slows down that decrease quite a bit, or at least a bit, and that fishy is gone. And so, yeah, they've tried exclusion zones, marine protected areas, all kinds of things. And the marine protected areas actually seems to be working quite well. In many areas, those are actually acting as what we call source populations. It's one of the methods that really seem to work quite well. So if we just have people catching fish all along the coast, they have the potential to overfish the entire coast. And this is now mostly looking at fishing from the rocks, so from the coast like we are doing, not with a net and offshore, but just catching along the shore. But many areas are now marine protected areas, which means you are not allowed to catch there, or only under controlled environments are you allowed to collect bait or swim or utilize those areas. And they found that in those marine protected areas, the fish stock are actually recovering quite nicely, which means that it allows those marine protected areas to act as what we call source populations. So that even if other areas are overfished and you have a population sink where more individuals are dying than are being reproduced, these marine protected areas actually act as sources, and you have more individuals coming into the population from there than are actually dying in that population, which means that they can then replenish those other lost individuals in the other sink populations. So to some extent the fisheries or the fish are doing well. In other cases, really not doing very well. So it's a yes and good and bad answer, I'm afraid, there.
You must tell the story about what you told me about the mice.
Oh yes,
That is crazy.
yeah, and as we watch a echidna being killed by a crocky, and the crocky is now coming to chase us. Hello crocky, I'm just gonna run away from you. You can't get me. Back in my safe cage. But yeah, so on Marion Island, which is I think the largest island as far as I recall under South Africa's control, and I think it's our only offshore territory basically. Marion Island has a whole population of breeding seabirds, not just albatrosses but also burrowing petrels. And cats used to be a major problem on the island, but mice also. And until recently, the impact of the mice on the island has been mostly restricted to the mice eradicating pieces of vegetation and having an impact on that. But now they've started actually killing albatrosses, like fully grown 3-meter wingspan albatrosses on their nests. They just swarm them and actually kill them and devour them in the process, because they've basically eaten every single thing they could otherwise have eaten on the island. So they don't have any other source of food, so now they just kind of eat that. It really is crazy, and it's really sad that now we are potentially losing, on top of all the fishing and all those bad things happening to the albatrosses, now we also have things like mice killing the fish, killing the albatrosses. Yeah, the populations are really suffering. And so there's a project being run or starting, and hopefully they'll actually get it up and running or actually implemented by 2025, so by 2025, where they're trying to have a mouse-free Marion Island. So no mice on the island. They're going to try and eradicate them. So hopefully they're able to generate enough funds to actually put that into practice. That then means that the population of birds will be able to recover, which will be really amazing because Marion Island is one of the most important breeding islands for a lot of those marine birds, those pelagic birds, the albatrosses and burrowing petrels and all kinds of seabirds nest on there.
Yeah, it's good if they can take. Because even think about it, if you're a mouse, you're not supposed to eat a bird.
Especially not a fully grown one that's just sitting on its nest.
So just think how desperate they must be.
Yeah.
You have to eat a bird.
Yeah. It is sad. I'm going to be buying a bug net. There goes a bit more money, but that's alright. We have quite a bit of money here. Do we need to pay back any debt, dear?
No.
Not. Okay.
Paid it in full.
Contemplating buying potatoes, but nah, we'll be growing potatoes at some point.
Yeah, it's quite expensive.
Yeah, it is quite expensive.
That's fine with it.
No, not yet. Let's cook some meat. But yeah, no, that is really insane. I knew that they were becoming a nuisance, the mice on Marion Island. I did not know the extent to which they were becoming a nuisance and horrible. But I'm glad that they're actually trying to get rid of them. And this will actually not be the first time that the mice have been eradicated from an island if they manage to succeed. It's actually been done on a few other islands, but on those islands there are glaciers that actually divide the island into smaller sections where they can control one section at a time and make sure they get all the mice in one section before they go onto another section. But Marion Island has no glaciers like that, so no barriers. They have to do the entire island all in one go, and I think it's something like 60,000 hectares of an island. That's a massive area. That's, yeah, a massive area that they've got to try to do. Any of our river systems connected to the Great Lakes get infested. Oh, yeah, international shipping bilges, yeah. Whenever you've got ships coming into an area, it has a tendency to stuff up the ecosystem quite a bit. And even if you get rid of all the invasives in an area, the next time ballast water is dumped into an area, you again have that happening. Yeah, you get that crocky dear. Send him off to research heaven. Bye!
Cage.
Off it goes.
Please follow me.
Nick catching all the salties in the area, all the crockies.
I'm carrying him halfway.
Yeah.
Oh. Cage.
Relay!
Bring it. This work. Wow, that was...
Yay!
Well done. Alright.
He shoots, he scores!
Yeah, shame you need... I got some wattle seed, or a wattle plantation.
Nice. I'm going to be planting an apple tree here where
This is
the...
a very bee-friendly.
Nice, okay, so we're going to be putting up our beehives there when we get them.
Yes.
We're going to beehive over there. Oh yes, indeed. The pod of killer whales that's attacking boats. Where was that? Because that's very interesting.
Isn't that in Platenburg Bay?
Did the orcas attack boats there?
I don't know, but I knew the orcas were...
Yeah, well, they were killing great white sharks. That they were doing.
Weren't they killing people on the beach?
No. Orcas kill seals on the beach, but that's only one family in Argentina that does that.
Oh.
Yeah, they're actually family learners. Each pod tends to develop its own behavior, which is crazy to think about. But yeah, Hans, where were the orcas attacking boats? Because that's interesting. I'm telling you, it's Greenpeace. Greenpeace is weaponizing orcas. It's called karma. That sounds like something the pods in where would they in Scandinavian areas would do. That sounds like right up their alley. Near Portugal and Spain. Okay, so not quite where I was thinking, but that's very interesting. I'll have to have a look at that, because I didn't know that orcas were attacking boats. Were like little small vessels, or like medium-sized vessels, or big vessels? Because that is indeed very interesting. All I know is I've very often seen like videos of, especially at New Zealand, where those orcas come up to guys that are kayaking and... Oh, I've got a fossil!
Oh, nice.
And a shiny rock. Shiny stone. And exhaustion.
Not so nice.
Not so nice, no. But anyway, I know at New Zealand I often see those clips with the orcas coming right up to the kayaking guys, and then they seem quite chilled, and I'm like, nope, 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 I would not be that relaxed if I were chilling and there's this orca coming around to say hello. Not a chance. And we're just going to be selling the ammonite shell over here. That's such a cool thing. I love ammonites. Ooh, we now have the machine manual that suddenly is for sale. Interesting, it just popped into existence there. Huh. Yeah, it will be great if you can link that article, eh? That'll be very interesting to go and look at. Huh. Wow. That is indeed very interesting. Let's see, a soil mover, fruit buried. We got 3 of the new milestones that we did there. That's great. Just going to be grinding up some stone to make some cement. I know that here in South Africa, the orcas have started killing sharks, especially great white sharks. But they're only going after the livers of the sharks. They've actually found it's one pod, again, learned behavior for a pod that is now moving up and down the coast, eating sharks as far as they're going. In some areas, the sharks are actually moving away from where they were. But they, as far as I recall, they flip the sharks upside down and then make a small incision right there where the liver is closest to the skin, and they actually just suck out the liver, and then the shark dies. They can't survive for that. And then they wash out to shore. And then you've got to ask, I mean, orcas, yeah, they are whales and they are protected. Great white sharks, I think, are more endangered. Not sure along our coast, they are both actually quite threatened. But it's like, okay, do we now let the orcas continue that, or do we try to prevent it? It's a very difficult question, that is. I want to grind the shiny rock as well. Shiny stone, into the grinder it goes. And let's have a look here. What have we got? We've got a whole bunch of apples that we're now going to cook.
I would like to go and find some
Coconut trees. Oh, we need a boat. A boat. Well, maybe if you can get an island close to where we are, or close to the mainland. There are a few islands that are relatively close. I will link it as an apple for you, so you can go up there. That's where I think you're going to find coconuts. A lovely bunch of coconuts.
lovely bunch.
Oh yes, yeah. The killer whales go, especially for grey whales, I believe. The ones in the North American coast. Those are the ones that they're going for the tongues. It's amazing, but oh my word, it's actually quite bad. The way they go about. We don't have an actual furnace yet, dear.
Sorry?
We don't have an actual furnace yet. We've got the.
No.
Oh, okay. We'll need to get one. Anyway. But I know they flip over. Oh no, they don't flip over the whales. They hunt them to exhaustion, and then basically when they can't keep themselves afloat, they also just drown and are killed or massacred by the killer whales. They're so specialized, but then it sounds horrible that they are killing the grey whales, for example, and just eating the tongue. But that entire rest of the carcass will sink down to the ocean bottom, and there it will really fuel a whole ecosystem. They call those carcasses of whales that fall down, they call them whale falls. There's literally a scientific term for that. And for months on end, that will be the site where so many animals will gather and will actually feed on it. Octopus will gather there, a whole bunch of different species will gather there. And you'll have a whole bunch of hagfish, for example. And there are even worms that will be decomposing the bones of the whales. They actually specialize in breaking down the bones. Oh, I found a beehive. That means we'll be able to beehive and make one later.
Running a collection again.
Yes, I'm going to be putting it in the house again, as I always do. Let's see, how many did we cut down here? We chopped down 4, I think. Okay, so we're going to have to plant 4 seeds to maintain this grove. We're going to put one there, put one here, put one here, and put one here. Again, I can't believe I'm actually planting blackwood seeds, because in South Africa they are extremely invasive, especially here where we are. They really are invasive. Oh, and I am exhausted. Again, as always. I was wondering what on earth is the buzzing sound I'm hearing in my ears, but it's the beehive. It's making a low hum. Just going to be carrying back the bees to the bed. I'm heading to bed. Not yet, but I'm getting close. I can see you running around there with a pickaxe.
Oh, it's my scythe.
Oh, it's your scythe. Okay, I just saw you running around to something pointy and bladed. The human mower, is that what you... Nice. I got stumped as a milestone. Okay, that was that one. Great stuff. Let's have a look here. Interesting, killer whales often drown their prey. Yes, it's amazing how they've evolved to actually have that behavior, and they've learned. And this is, I think, largely a learned behavior. But again, it's most likely a pod or two that have learned this. And each pod seems to know learn what are the best strategies to actually get food. Like the pod along Argentina's coast, which will go beach themselves to catch the young seals, the seal pups, along the shore there. You don't have them doing that here along our rocky shore, but there, along Argentina's coast, some of those have learned to do that, which is really amazing. Thought they would bite them, but they act like wolves, taking turns to stay fresh. Yeah, it's really amazing to actually see clips of those packs. Ooh, Erwin is here! Erwin is here! To see those packs. you obviously can see the priority with us is to actually say that Erwin is here, rather than for me to actually talk about nature. Because we're so excited, we've got Erwin over here. Yay! And the bandstand is done. Awesome. But yeah, it's amazing to watch those clips of the well, they're basically called sea wolves, the orcas, the way they act. Okay, I'm just going to say hello to... Good day, mate!
Gonna have a chicken.
Yes, we are. We are going to have a little chook. Are we going to name the chickens as we suggested? Yes. Are you going to buy the chook? Okay, then we keep the names of them secret. For now. Let's see, what does Erwin want? Erwin wants something to eat.
Don't give him.
Well, we don't have milk to give him. Yes. But yeah, you can actually go and say hello to Erwin.
But we'll see what the baby.
I will start setting up a little fence for us, for our first chook. We're going to set it up right over here, I think, for now. Watch how Nick is going to come and just move it. We'll see soon enough.
I'm gonna move it. I'm not. Just put it in.
I think this is a nice place. I don't know why I can't put down there. Let's have a look. What is buried over here? Why can't I put it in here? Nothing. There we go. Right. We're going to just put this here. Yeah, I think we're going to run out. Not going to chop out any trees. Not these grass trees, at least. I refuse. Let's have a look. Have we got any Spinifex resin? Yes, we do. Which means we can also craft some more fences. Just to make it look nice. Hans also is excited that Erwin is here. Yeah, it was quite amazing. I actually watched a little documentary on Steve Irwin a few days ago. At some point. It's that guy, he had such a passion for what he was doing. Definitely lost him too young. Let's have a look, I think. Let's make it look nice, but actually making it symmetrical. Don't put him down yet. Ah! Okay. Here we go. We also don't want our chooks escaping, so we're just going to do that. Uh-huh. Put that's down there.
Can I release?
Yes, you can release.
Go, little one.
And there we go. We've got our first chook. And the chook is called Hans.
Give me pet, little Hans.
Yeah. So Hans, since you have been chatting to us the entire time, we have named the chook after you. And we are going to do our best to keep this little chook alive. Chip, chip, chip.
May Hans bring us lots of eggs.
Yes. Yes. Let's have a look. We still only have the alpha animals. We're not going to go for them.
I must get a box.
Okay, cool beans. Well, we're glad you enjoyed the fact that we named the first chook after you there. Have you already hunted all the or captured all the devils there?
No, they don't
Respawn immediately. Okay, okay. I was like, okay, I don't see any. Okay,
Yeah.
oh, that's all right.
Make more.
Traps. Yes, I've got one here with me, but yeah.
I mean, we need to make more catching.
Oh, capture points. Yes, that we also do need. Okay, I'm just going to do some more fishing here. Let's catch a Australian bass in the game here called river bass. Previously it used to be called mountain trout, and I've mentioned that before.
Trying to get materials for Hans.
So you can have a home.
For now, you'll sleep outside.
But yeah, as I was mentioning here, the river bass here, they changed it to from mountain trout to Australian bass. They really are quite popular as fishing fish or as angling fish. Oh, you can actually catch fish or angle off the bridge. That's quite cool. You can stand on the bridge and angle off. That looks like something I would do. Is like stand on the jetty and try to fish.
Mining them. Oh, and all the...
Ah, okay. Yeah, we will have to. Oh,
I need to water plants.
oh! I was just looking at the field in front of me. So you, by all means, go and water. Okay. Yes. Well, go water 3, and then I will water the
Oh,
rest.
shame, no.
Have you got some wattle brew? Okay. Good. Because otherwise that's gonna kill you. Just cooking some more fish so we can get more money. And we can start a little plantation to the side here. Of blackwoods. Just going to have that and that and that. And another one over there. And just shovel it in. Right. Bury all them seeds. So with the blackwood seeds, you can see that little red arrow there, that little, I almost pointed with my finger, but yeah, you can see that little red part around the seed. They call that the arrow, and that is actually there to attract birds, to disperse the seeds. So with a lot of the acacias, they will be dispersed by mammals that eat them, that eat the pods and then disperse the seeds by pooping them out somewhere. But with the blackwood, they tend to have bird dispersal, which is, in some cases, can actually be very long distance dispersal as well. So you'll freeze to death in Australia's cold 35 degrees. Well, we'll just get back to you and you'll be Australian fried chicken. That's what's going to happen, I think.
And he's apparently striking it.
The great egg-laying strike of 223. I am hunting ore, and in the meantime I'm coming across some danger moves, which are now hunting me. I'm in danger!
Give you some of the traps.
Well, there's no deposit point here, so... I'm just going to jump past these eel-tailed catfish. And... well, it seems you don't have small ores to mine, so we're going to mine the big rocks. Hopefully get some iron as well. Let's have a look here. Got some iron. 1. I'll call the Oxford Dictionary and inform them that some now means 1. Got some more, I got 2 more. So some can now officially mean an indeterminate amount of 1 or 2. Let's have a look at some more wattle flowers. I must remember to actually cook some meat for... I've got some cooked meat here for Erwin. Because I think he enjoys cooked meat. Really enjoying the aesthetics of this game, oh my word. Okay, I've mined 3 big stones now, and I've got 3 shiny stones. That is quite a good return on investment. Oh, there are a lot of big rocks on the other side. I'm gonna go chop them down now. Chop them, mine them now. Oh my word, my little guy is like, okay, I'm done with life again. Almost. Now I've got 13 cooked cactus fruit, so that's alright. I'll just munch on that. Yes. Here we go, let's just mine this rock here. Yeah, I've noticed actually, Hans, there that with if you damage them a little bit before you try to trap them, they tend to stay in there a little bit better. It is, however, a little bit more exciting trying to do a relay run with him. Let's have a look here. The Echidna here, I don't actually accidentally want to punch him in the face with a pickaxe. There's another shiny stone, so I've got 4 now. A really worthwhile trip. And there's our town, so we're very, very close to town.
Okay, so for the bird cook, we still need 2 copper bar and sheep to make more nails.
2 copper bars? I can make 3 copper bars, so that's fine.
Spinifex stuff.
Spinifex tufts or resin? Tufts or tufts?
Stuff, I've got that.
Oh! Wow, I would have thought we need the resin. Oh well, okay. Cool. Here we go. Heading over to Eco World, the town on... Well, I'm not sure what we actually call the town here. The island is called Eco World. I guess we can call the town whatever we want. We can call the town whatever we want. It's not going to come running after us. There's my dad joke for the day. Doesn't matter what you call it.
No one doesn't like
What?
He said Erwin didn't like the meat game.
Oh, that is very interesting. So I wonder what we actually can give him.
An apple.
A cooked apple or a raw apple?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm going to give him a cooked apple. I'm going to hope that that is all right for him. Let's see here. I can put that in there. I can put that in there. That I'll do that and cook that. Not cook that. Smelt that. There we go. And then what I'm still after are wattle flowers. Probably this one. No. This one. No.
Why do you need that?
Oh, I've got 9. I thought if I have 10, then I can make a wattle brew for us. But yeah. Okay, I'm going to put that in there. Okay, I'm going to go give Erwin a cooked apple. I think he likes bananas. Something tells me he likes bananas. I'm going banana hunting. Tropical area. Tropical area on the map. That's right across the river
here.
here.
What people like is pretty fixed because I've read ones like rain she likes, or I know it's rain or it's auntie likes the times.
Yeah, the old lady Fletch, she loves bush limes. That's her favorite.
It's fixed favorites.
Yes, no, it's definitely fixed favorites. I'm just trying to see if I can spot a banana. No bananas here. Maybe over there. There are 2. There we go. I see some there right by the Weary Moo. So this is going to be a dangerous harvest. Right. Now let's go cook it. And then we'll hopefully be able to give something to Erwin to eat.
To make another collection point by the weary moon.
Okay. Cool. Good plan. Let's cook this. And then let's hope that he likes bananas. I actually think it's quite fixed in each game there, Hans. I'm pretty sure that if they like it in one game, they're going to like it in another one as well. If they don't like it in one game, they're not going to like it in the other one either. Erwin, you better like bananas. Apparently he does. Okay, wonderful.
Hey, with the most lucrative collection.
Well, there where I was a moment ago, there are two wary moos right over here. So just opposite, past Fletcher's tent, across the river. And not only that, but there are a whole bunch of jackaroos here, there are kidnas here, there are dingoes here. Well, there is a chance that crockies are going to spawn here in the river as well. It's quite a diverse research area.
I'll do that now.
Okay, now there are bush turkeys here as well. There really are a little bit of everything. Just gonna harvest as much of the cactus figs as we possibly can. Again, to try and prevent them, in theory at least, from spreading around the world. And then also to up our harvesting so that we can eventually make the iron axe. That's going to be quite useful to have as well. And there's a moo as well. Hello there, moo. Ooh, here we go. I can see you running around here with the trap. And we get another shiny stone. Much awesomeness. Like, let's actually eat the banana.
Okay.
Hmm?
Oh.
Nice. Okay, I see you running there, and I'll show you where I think is a good place. Here we go. Yeah, I'm just over here. So, right across the river here, there's a crocky. Right, so the crocs do spawn around here. We've got a whole bunch of jackaroos. We've got a mixture of all the biomes here. Almost all the biomes. Yeah, we've got all the biomes. We've got savanna over there. We've got tropical areas at the back there. We've got the pine forests. We've got desert, and we've got the river. And you can see there are two of the weary moos over there.
Shall I put it like here?
I think here's a good spot. Because look at all the kidnas also running around here.
Somewhere like that.
Yeah, somewhere like that. So, yeah, so Hans, I'm not sure whether you've heard the word sommer. I almost said some word as well. You heard the word sommer. Sommer is like, I don't know what the English word would be for that. It's like just, but not just. It doesn't quite mean just. It can actually mean a variety of things depending on where you use it in the sentence. Like, if I say, I will somewhere put it here, it's like, I will just put it here. It's without thought, basically. I think that's the... Without thorough thought. I think that's the best translation one can get of that. Because if you somewhere do something, you don't think about it before you do it. You just do. It's like, do not somewhere.
Why did you do that so much?
Yeah, why did you somewhere just do that? So Hans,
Afrikaans is a fun language.
It's a very fun language. And I remember, Hans, you said that we must talk a little bit there as well sometimes, because you like hearing these words like that. And, you know, especially for that, we've taught you the word sommer, and you would spell it S-O-M-M-E-R. Afrikaans is a relatively non-fussy language, where if something sounds like something, you're gonna spell it that way as well. Mostly. I don't think we've got any silent letters in Afrikaans. Unlike English, where any letter almost can be silent. Where does the word come from? I actually don't know where the word sommer comes from. It most likely comes from Dutch. It seems to have some Dutch origin there. It's possibly from zomer. I think that's the Dutch word for that, I think. Zomer, it's like sommer, but just spelled with an S. Afrikaans, or with a Z, sorry. Afrikaans is, used to be called kitchen Dutch, meaning that like Dutch, but spoken by people who are not necessarily as civilized as true Dutch. There you go, we've got a pygmy fly is a new one. Oh, that's cool. But it also is, years ago when I was studying in 4th year, we had a Dutch girl in our class as well. And she basically summed it up nicely where she said Afrikaans is like Dutch, but with poor grammar. Which basically is, yeah, if you delve into it, it's Dutch with poor grammar. Let's just cook that meat as well. And then we're just going to get that sorted. Let's sell some things here by John, because we can. It's Friday. We've got one more day to get money, and then John is closed for the day. So, yeah, we just have to make sure we do that. Sell that. We're going to keep the bones, because I've learned that bones can be very useful when you try to make the bone bow. And arrows. Yeah, English really is bad when it comes to all those silent letters. I know of people who say that they're going to like spell something out and they go P for psychologist, and you know, with all these silent letters, just use that. Does a Dutch person understand Afrikaans? Yes, Afrikaans people can understand Dutch, and Dutch people can understand Afrikaans, provided that it is spoken langzaam. Langzaam is Dutch for slowly.
Slowly, yeah.
Yes.
And in a simple manner.
Yes.
So, yeah, slow.
Slowly, easily understood, spoken clearly and slowly. That's the important bit there. Long as it is spoken langzaam, we can understand one another quite easily. It's interesting that there are a few words though that you can also see in Afrikaans have got a German origin, but then again German and Dutch also have got that similar Germanic tribe language origin. I love languages, and I found that for some reason Swedish is also somewhere in there, where if I listen closely enough, since I understand Afrikaans, English and German, and then obviously Dutch as well, if you understand those languages, you can catch a few words in Swedish. Obviously you've got the Scandinavian languages, which also just very different words, but there are still some words you can pick up, especially with Dutch and German, that it also shares some origin in the words there, which is just amazing.
But Afrikaans is mostly like Flemish.
Yeah, it's very close to Flemish. Like, so from Belgium, it's more similar to Flemish than it is to Dutch, even though I'm not sure whether Flemish also originated with Dutch, but I know, Afrikaans originated with Dutch, yet we share more words with Flemish than with Dutch, which is really weird. And just, again, makes it very interesting from a linguistics point of view.
No, you love languages.
Oh, yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. I love learning all kinds of things with languages. There we go. I can put that in there. Going to be sawing these up in a moment. I can put that there. And then we just kind of saw. I will saw these things over here. I saw them, and so I sawed them. So in terms of whether it's a vocab thing or an accent thing, it's actually a mixture of both. So you'll find that there are some words that are actually very different as well, and will have very, 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 very different meanings depending on which language you are speaking.
No, like sounds like our word for peace.
Yeah.
And in Dutch it's thank you.
Oh, interesting. I didn't actually know that one. I just know the breeding one, which I'm not going to repeat on here because we're trying to be family friendly. If you have a breeding program, yeah, you can Google Translate what breeding program is, but it's basically breeding. In the word for breeding in Dutch is the same as the Afrikaans F-bomb. And so it can be quite amusing when you're trying to tell people in a zoo setting that you have a breeding program with the cheetahs. Yeah, it just sounds strange. So it's basically a vocab and a pronunciation as well. The accent and the dialect quite different.
Another little.
Yes. As long as he still has his spot.
Poop, at least.
Sit in the so you can survive the harsh conditions. Oh, will you look at that? We have a croconoster running around the camp here. That means it's hunting time, dear. Because I'm scared he walks along the wall here and plops into the enclosure with Hans and kills Hans in the process. And we cannot have that. Not in our world. Ah! Stabby, 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 stabby. Cooperative killing. That went well. Yes, right. And once again, Hans is safe. And we're just going to dig a trench over here. Make sure that there is a bit of a safe spot at the back here. So that we don't have to worry about that again. And just move all the earth. I think I just moved the wrong spot. No, I did move the right spot there. Great. There we go. Oh, I've done nothing. My objective is to sell shells. Yeah, that's not going to happen. He does not sell shells along the seashore.
Tin bars.
Yeah, unfortunately we don't have a lot. We need to go... oh, I just dug a hole for myself here. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Oh, he licked it! Yes. I'll never forget in high school though, a classmate of mine, we were talking about it was an oral about languages, and he talked about Dutch. And apparently there was a headline in the Dutch newspaper because the turkey farming industry were having problems. They didn't have a lot of turkeys and stuff like that. And so apparently it had to do with the breeding of the turkeys. And basically translated to the turkeys are being effed incorrectly. Which, yeah, obviously with high school children or high school kids, that gave us all quite a chuckle.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I mean, that's one of the marvels of language. You'll always have something interesting to chuckle about. Have a look, after we chopped down 3 trees, okay.
I can make Hans poop.
Yay! Yay! Nice. We're just going to be planting some gum seeds as well. Trying to look for a good spot to go and chop down some more gum trees. Somewhere at the star, okay. Right, that way we go. That's awkward, yeah. Awkward, I guess, is an understatement. Right. Oh, almost thought I saw a crocky beneath me, but it was just the ill-tailed catfish. The ill-tailed catfish is actually vulnerable. They're classified as vulnerable. Partly due to invasion by carp.
Oh.
So, yeah, so you see, we're getting rid of the carp so that we can protect things like the ill-tailed catfish. And oh my word, I am exhausted. Just gonna have it that way. There we go. Just eat a snacky. And then continue chopping down the tree. There we go. And then also I saw a Largidae bug over here. There we go. Let's just catch that. And again, we are going to, in this case now, help the gum forest or the eucalyptus forest to expand by planting more trees than we took out. One more tree at least, so yay. Right. And then it's back home.
I'm almost ready.
Now, I am on my way. I am tired. I am done with this day. It is time for a nap. So, Hans, what languages do you speak? I assume French, or am I being what's the word? Not disrespectful. Yeah, am I assuming incorrectly here? Making a false assumption. Have a look here. Yay, planting some nice grass under our trees there. Nice. Okay. I am also ready to sleep. So on to the next day. And that means someone is visiting.
My guess is rain.
Did we water the plants? I don't know whether we... Ah, a little bit of Spanish. Nice. Spanish, nice. I could not speak there for a moment. Okay, here we go. Who have we got? No one? Oh, Erwin was here today. Oh my word, we did a lot of things in one day. Okay.
I'm so confused.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, it's Saturday. Okay, so we're going to have someone again tomorrow. Okay, so you learn French in school. I had German in high school. It was an optional one, but I had German in high school. Wasn't optional. It wasn't optional. No, that was, I think, one of our subjects for grade 8 and 9. It was, yeah, for us it was kind of compulsory. The weird thing though was when I got in high school then, and I was in the German class. The German teacher looked at me and she was like, "Is your mother X?" I was like, "Yeah." Turns out my German teacher had lectured my mother years and years and years ago when she had German in high school.
That's cool.
Yeah. So she, yeah, I think she immediately liked me as a result of all that. There we go. Off it goes. I'm living dangerous here by... Okay. Come on.
Yeah, but...
Oh, he's up away now. Come here.
Oops.
Oh no, you're on fire.
No. The roly-poly was like...
Ah, come this way. Oh, not. Okay. Have you got traps there? Okay. There we go. There we go. Yay. Just gonna put this one down for you as well.
You can have it. I've got 4 more.
But yeah, a very, very small world day. That German teacher actually taught my mother when she had just come out of university. So that teacher was just fresh out of university. And then like 20 years later or what, I popped along. And, or 22 years later I was there. So it's like, yo. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to just plant some more grass seeds here. So that we can have a nice looking orchard.
The water can back. I
Yes,
feel
please.
Like it's my response.
Because I will go water then. Okay, thank you.
I'm a busy woman. I can't...
Hehehe, of course not. You've got other things to do.
Okay, so...
Yeah.
Let's see. Ooh, I can get us a house now.
Oh, nice.
I'm tired of camping.
Nice. That's awesome. Great stuff. Okay, I am going to just go and, with my 59 cooked prickly pear in hand, I'm going to go water our plants. That is cool. So the Spanish there, Hans, did you also learn that in school, or was that elsewhere that you learned a little bit of Spanish? I just well, I had Cosa in primary school. Would have loved to take it as in high school as well, but for some reason we could not have that as a fourth language in school, or in high school at least. Unfortunately, not. Ah, out of water again.
So we only had Afrikaans and English in the sky, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's a small town. understand.
I don't think people in your town could really understand English.
That's good.
Some of you, yes, but I think by far the majority not.
That's a small farm town.
Yeah, it's like, even in where I grew up, I mean, that was also such a small, very Afrikaans town that people only really spoke English in self-defense.
Very delicious.
Yeah, and very, very deliciously. We speak English very deliciously. Thankfully, we learn over time to speak more proper English.
I can't really speak my English.
Just a little bit out of practice, my dear.
Out of practice.
That's the term. Not bad, it's out of practice. Hey, Nick is catching wary moose, I see. Nice. Oh wow, Costa Rica. I would love to visit Costa Rica one day. South America overall. Love to visit that one day. I'm sure we will one day.
Yeah, that's great. People can, they really want to, they can sponsor us something. But you know, we can travel the world.
Make videos for the channel.
We'll do whatever.
Similar to French. Interesting. For me, for some reason, Spanish to me sounds very different from French. Maybe that's just me. Yeah, my perception. Yeah. For me, I don't know. It almost has a little bit of Latin influence in there. Although, of course, Italian has far more of a Latin influence than Spanish. But it's amazing if you know Spanish and you know French and you can speak English, then you can pretty much tour most of the world. And in many areas you'll be able to converse with people. Like if you want to go to Madagascar and be able to speak to the people, you must know French. If you want to go to the Ivory Coast along Africa's coast and you want to speak to people, you've got to be able to speak French. If you go to South America, of course, Spanish or Portuguese. They're quite amazing. Hello, liefde.
Hello.
Bye.
I'm a little bit oriented.
What are you looking for?
Why? Oh, there.
Oh, that spot there where you catch some animals. Right. Oh.
Start putting stuff in.
Yes. Okay, let's have a look what we need in there. Okay. I can imagine that we would love ecologists, love Costa Rica. That would really be amazing. So it's definitely, South America is high up on the list of places we want to visit. But I think Namibia and then Australia are first up. Those are going to be the next places we actually want to visit or have a proper tour. Okay, 15 gumwood planks, 10 nails, and 3 tin sheets. I'm sure we can do that. I take this wattle brew as well. Right, 15 of these. Right, split that in half and just get rid of those 15. 10 nails, they say. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay, we've got 4. And do we have any tin sheets? I could not see any there. Okay, well, that's alright. That's priorities after all. What we need... Oh, I need to put it in here. There we go. That's what I need to do. That and that. And then we are going... treasure hunting. That is going to be the name of the game now. Let's have a look here. Do we have... apply for a license... Metal detecting, there we go. And I think I can just go, yeah, metal detecting level 2 immediately. Which means we'll be able to see the little X's as we go along. Gonna make it a little bit easier for us to do things.
Iron.
Yeah, we actually have quite a lot of iron. We have very little of everything else.
No.
I'm hopefully going to get us some... tin now with the There we go. Here's our first little spot to dig up. Unfortunately, it's actually in a spot where ore would spawn normally. Unfortunately, man. That sucks. I started digging and then only too late realized that. Okay. Aha! Sorry, you need to what?
Plant 5 crops.
I don't think we have any crop seeds to plant, my dear. Another bee. A bee, yes. Oh, my pockets are full. Oh my word. Yeah, I'm gonna swap. What am I gonna swap? Oh man. I really should have sold some things. We are going to be swapping. What can we swap? I've got no stones. I'm just gonna swap the feather. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Let's have a look. I saw something else fly around here. That's just... Oh, that's a lacewing! Oh, man! Oh, man. Okay.
I just crafted a wood back.
Yeah.
That was ingredient.
A wooden bat. Oh, my word. Okay, so that's going to be a new weapon of choice for you now. Okay, I must remember I've got Largidae over there. That's a weird spot to put a Largidae. But anyway, I'm just going back home to go sell some things to Johnny Boy.
Okay.
Well, obviously not. You're hitting them with a weapon, dear. I would also not like being hit in the face by a wooden bat. That's not Ayoba. Similar in how you speak with masculine and feminine, some verbs are similar. Interesting. I know in German it's also a case of masculine and feminine, so I'm quite used to that. And also, even in Latin, you have that. In Afrikaans, it's not. Afrikaans is actually an extremely easy language. In that you... In English, for example, you say I am, you are, he is, she is, they are. In Afrikaans is ek is, jy is, hy is. It's just everything is. So you'll find Afrikaans, or a lot of Afrikaans people going, yeah, they is over there. Well, if they're not used to speaking English.
Yeah, that confuses
I know,
I
eh?
tried learning German once. It was like, why is a table here is a I just can't. How do they comprehend it?
I know, hey. It's like, how does this one... You know, do we think this is a male object or a female object? How... Yeah. It can be quite confusing.
But to just come naturally. Must be something from young age.
Yes. No, there's nothing there. I think... Yeah, we'll have it in here. Good. Okay. I'm going to just go sell some things here to Johnny Boy. Well, I can sell the bee because apparently we have a bee already. We can sell some meat.
You don't have any.
No. No, we have none whatsoever, dear. 165.
Hey, is it yummy?
I don't think I've given in a yabby, no. I think that is still up for grabs. You know what? I'm gonna buy us a furnace. Because I've got the money, I've got 200,000.
I've given it yummy. Now, like, why did you give it?
Oh, sorry, dear. I really thought I had not.
Always do.
I know.
Embarrass me in front of them.
Yeah. Yes, it's fun to do that. Ah!
Planting.
I planted nothing, I dug something up. I dug up an old wheel. Yes. I am looking for treasure in a chest. And I'm stuck in the hole. There we go. Out of the hole.
I need to go find a...
Oh, is it? I have to mine some stones, so that's what I will be doing now. Let's just do that over here. French is also very useful in Southeastern SEA Southeastern America. Is that SEA there, Hans? I would suspect that's what it would be. go. It's amazing how languages have spread around the world, eh? And how you're then able to communicate with other individuals based on those languages. It's quite awesome.
And at least there's like Google Translate. You speak your language out.
Yeah, I would really not be surprised with AI going the way it is if one day we have like a universal translator where you just speak something and automatically just translate it for the other person.
But what
yeah, but like speaking it.
No.
Not quite as effective.
I used to do that a lot in I was working in a hotel.
Oh yes.
Chinese guests. Function. Otherwise I'd never understand.
Yeah. It's amazing how something like that has made it far more easy to communicate with each other. I've gotten a few things like 3 tin sheets and a shiny disc there.
Oh, nice.
Yes. I am betting that Theodore comes next.
I think it's rain.
You think it's rain? I still think it's Theodore.
Theodore is in the music.
Sorry, not Theodore. I mean, what's the science guy?
Frank.
Frankie. Yes, Franklin. I think it's going to be Frankie. Frankly, that's what I think. Oh yes, of course, Southeast Asia. I was like, okay, for some reason I thought Southeast America. Yes, Southeast Asia. Yes, that makes more sense, I must say. Vietnam. Oh, I didn't realize that was actually a French colony. That's interesting to know. Yeah, I was actually thinking, Hans, as I was saying with that universal translator, basically like the Babelfish. With the. Have you read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? Because that was quite an interesting read. The trilogy of 5 books. I think on the cover of the 4th book, on the back cover, it said the trilogy of 4 books. And then on the back of the 5th one, it said, I think, the book that gives a whole new meaning to the word trilogy. Because then there were 5 books in the trilogy. But I was thinking of Babelfish as I was saying that. It's like, we need that.
How's it coming down?
Well, I've got a 3 tin sheet, and I think I've got, guys, let me have 3. Damn, I thought I had 4. Because if I had 4...
Nails and...
Yes.
Have 8 of them.
Ah. I just see Nick inspecting the damage. They should realize the damage. There was a treasure, and my pockets were full, so I could not put it down. Yes, I'm listening. I think I found trouble, my dear. Let's have a look here. I'm going to smelt some iron in the furnace. And I'm going to put the furnace somewhere else. Like here. Hide it there. Let's have a look. I must say, I really enjoyed Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy as well. My favorite books have always been Terry Pratchett, though. He just had a way with the satire there that there were some of his books, I think I've read them 7 times, which is, I don't read fiction, but some of his books I've really loved. Most of his books I've really loved. Yeah, it really is also quite smart. I really enjoyed the Hitchhiker books, yes. But yeah, as I said, I think my favorite will always be Terry Pratchett. I'm trying to read through Terry Pratchett again as I'm going along. I need to actually buy another one.
I'm a full-on Harlan Coben.
Yes, you've discovered Harlan Coben now.
like a thriller murder mystery.
Yeah, I prefer satirical or fantasy. Of course, Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, especially Lord of the Rings, those are also some of my favorites. Okay, oh, there we go. Done. Right, next one, second last one. Right, I think I just need to go and look for one more tin sheet that I can smelt down into a tin bar.
I can't.
Yeah, you need level 2 treasure hunting.
I should just pick up random.
I've got a tin sheet. Yes.
Camping days are almost over.
Yes.
We just need a bed.
Yes, just need a bed. Right, I'm just going to take this tin bar and smelt it down. Just gonna smelt that there. We have quite a few tin bars now. Sorry, iron bars. 5, and we're gonna have another one, so we're gonna have 6. And for starting out, that's not too bad. Oh, I still need to go water the plants. I still haven't done that. What?
Wait.
Oh. Oh, so I did. Okay.
I need coffee.
I need to drink my coffee. I've got it here right next to me, but I haven't drunk it. There we go. Okay, so that's a tin bar. Now we can make some nails, and then we can have everything sorted. That is going to be marvelous. Craft that.
Almost with my axe.
Oh, is it? Yeah, you see, Frankie must come now. He must stop dilly-dallying. Have you put in the... No, they are the tin sheets. Okay, there we go. We can just go do this, and then we can have the house upgraded. Yay!
Yeah.
There we go. Put those in. All the required, and so tomorrow we'll have a house. Yes! That's going to be awesome. Okay, so you've been reading a lot about Warhammer 40k there. That's cool. I haven't actually gotten into that yet. Well, I say yet because I'm pretty sure at some point I am going to. The closest I've gotten to that is a friend of ours. He is quite into Warhammer 40k, so we've chatted a bit to him about the history of everything happening on there. Well, I've chatted to him a bit about that. But yeah, I'm not that clued up on all of that.
Hear the buzzing of the room.
No, that's only because you are sleeping, Rain. Oh, so you were right. Only because... Oh, okay. But if I stand here, then I can hear the bees buzz.
House is such a...
Is. Naughty corners. Okay, Rain. Time to hear what you want this time around. What have you got? Beans and watermelons. Oh yes, and here Rain tells me that she didn't have a license, so that's what she did. She was growing plants illegally. You need a permit for everything in here. Okay, so she's got a real hankering for something to eat. I think she also doesn't like meat. So I'm going to not give her that piece of meat. I'm going to, I think, give her a cooked bush lime. And see if she accepts that. Hello, rainy girl. Let's have a look here. Want to chat? Here you go, lassie. We're gonna give you a cooked bonza. Okay, she likes it. That's good. And she's gonna give me a lot of money for one little fruit. Okay. Oh, we can buy another watering can and another hoe.
I wanted to buy another one. She wants...
Okay, palm wood planks. I think we've got quite a bit of that. Yes, I'll hoe this. I'll buy this hoe. I will buy this watering can. That each of us can have one of each. Thank you.
What do you
Well, actually, I think we're going to have to replace the one hoe we do have, so yeah. I'm going to buy a lot of watermelon seeds, even though we're not going to plant all of them now. Just so that when we need seeds, we can at least plant seeds.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to buy a lot of bean seeds as well. Like 90 of it. Now I have almost no money. Okay, I'm gonna drop that. And I am going to go store the old... This sounds so horrible. I'm going to store the old hoe in the box here. Oh, nice! I'm not sure. I think... Is that the pinkish flower? What? Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, wow! That's cool! That is gorgeous. I'm just gonna dig up treasure around the town. Because I can. Here's your watering can, also just kind of sitting there, speaking of I can. Whether you want it or not, you now have it here. Okay, so we need to find a way to grow some beans. Do you have a quest to grow any seeds there? Not. Okay.
I need to catch 3 bugs and smash 4 rocks.
Okay. The bug's easy. Now to find the ore is the problem. I don't know why I'm hoeing all the ground here, because I clearly don't need to. Anyway. I'm just going to carry on like this. And now we are going to plant some beans all along here. We're going to try and not have a complete monoculture everywhere. Eventually we are going to shift over to not being monocultures. Because monocultures are so bad for diversity. It's not even funny. We're just going to plant those there. And I think here as well. Ah, no, not there. We don't want it there. Oh,
What is it?
no, it was the bean. It kind of swiveled around and planted it where it wasn't supposed to go. Okay, so I'm going to go with watermelon now, just to try and make it that it can still grow in places. This one, I'm going to plant here, and it will automatically produce a fruit on that square and on that square. It's going to produce less fruit than it would if you actually had a large space around it, but it's something. That's going to be the thing. And this one I'm going to plant there, because then it can actually at least produce a fruit there, which is something. Also going to plant one here. No, not that. Like that. And it's going to have there and there. And I'm gonna hoe. Who's being chased? Why are you being chased?
I want him to.
Oh, okay, okay. You're being chased by something that you want to have follow you. Is it the devil?
Your dog was in the crossfire.
Oh no, did the dingo catch fire?
Oh, no, the croc.
Oh, the croc got... Did it catch fire?
No one caught on fire.
Okay. Ah, you lost my interest there. Okay, so here we go. Watering quickly. Well, watering quickly and not having water in the watering can then, of course. Okay. The very, very exciting part of the stream. We are watering a whole bunch of plants again, everybody. Yay! Let's have a look here. A croc.
For exciting.
Oh. I'm not sure whether I want to do that now. I'm so exhausted. And I haven't even finished watering these plots. This is so horrible. Like, okay, well, now it's like, okay, we are done with life. Okay, we need something to eat. That is what we need.
Wattle.
Yes, I'm going to wait for these wattle to actually flower again, and then I'm going to chop them down and plant the seeds. We can have even more. Yes. Okay, let's have a look here. Let's have a look. Oh, okay, oh, it's me rubbing against here. Okay, I thought. Sorry about that sound there. I was wondering what on earth am I hearing in my microphone here, my earphones. No, it was my earphones scraping along the.
Oh, I'm on fire.
Are you on fire? Yeah, I'm still looking for. I wasn't sure what I was looking for, but I think I'm looking for bananas. Actually, I think I can probably fish and get quite a bit of thingamajigs that way, energy that way. Oh, someone asked me earlier to catch a blue spot flathead, and I forgot to. Oh well, I think it was John. That's alright. John can dislike me, it's not the end of the world yet. Come on, bluefish. Oh, no fishy bait. Okay, fine. Here we go, let's try again, shall we?
Want to like me. Cycling back.
Oh yes, yeah, get him up to 3 hearts. Or 3.5 hearts or something. Oh, John isn't in his shop because it is not...
Sunday.
Yeah, it's Sunday. No fishies coming closer. Come on, fishies.
Blue moon butterfly.
Okay. Now that's the easy one. I think this is the goatfish. So called because of the little barbels at the bottom of its mouth. Most likely sensory use. Yeah, there we go. Detect food and stuff like that. Let's have a look. Bluefish. So called, believe it or not, because it is bluish in color. Wow. Yes. Or it'd be bad if it were blue in color and called the redfish. Then you know the guy that described it was colorblind. But yeah. I've also never actually played the 40k game. Hansa, you're referring to the computer game or the wargaming that is 40k? Because there is the 40k Warhammer 40k wargame as well. I know Henry Cavill is very much into that. I haven't played that one either. I have played wargames with a friend of mine, or 2 friends of mine. 3 of us have played wargames in the past. That's actually quite enjoyable. But I've never actually played Warhammer on the computer. I saw it was on special now. It's like up to 90% discount, but I think it's some of the DLCs that are actually on discount on Steam. There we go. Catching. Oh! We slept in the house. Yes. Yes, we do. I'm going to half drown now as I come and jump across the river here. My little guy is almost exhausted. Do you have food for little Hans over here?
No.
Okay. Right, let's do this. Let's fry up some things. The lore of the manly space knights versus evil space demons. Yeah, that can be quite appealing, I guess, eh?
Crocodile.
Yes, I do. I will be...
He's standing, he wants to go into our house.
I saw that movement there. Okay, so I'm gonna... Let's do this. Come on, Crocodile. Yay. Come here. Got a special trap just for you. Hello, Cinnamon. Hello. The Cinnamon is obviously saying hello to everybody. Come, Cinnamon. Come. Meow. Come. Here we go. And there's Cinnamon, as always, as unhappy about this whole prospect of being held up, as always. Here we go. Now you can go and munch all the way over here in the corner. We're not going to disturb everybody with your munchy sounds. No, you can't eat Memphis's food. Go there. Right. And I'm back. Let's have a look. I can donate some things, possibly. Donate some fishies. If I can't, then I'm just going to fry it up. Fishies I can't donate, I'm just going to fry up. Maybe. That was supposed to keep me awake when I was watering. I don't know. I suspect there's a raccoon in the house. Here we go. Just gonna eat some of that. The kwandong. Get that all sorted. Yes, we do. We need to go ore hunting. Or else we'll be in trouble. Maybe. It was a funny dad joke. Because we need more ore or else. Yeah. I didn't say it was a good one, but it was one. Yeah, it's like that laugh is like 95% pity. But that's fine. I will take it.
What is there? Leave a bug in a cage.
Oh, you found the Largidae. Yes, please bring it back. I forgot where I put it. I knew I was going to forget where I put it, but my pockets were full when I caught, I think, the bee. And so I left the boring one there. Yes. But I think that's all watered, so now... Oh, these are also all watered. Yay! There we go, we'll dig this up, and we'll dig some more up here. Okay, let's carry on to the side. I must say, the war game itself is actually quite a lot of fun. Well, war games overall are quite a lot of fun. Really strategic thinking. But that comes from, I think, my love for D&D as well, which I haven't been able to play in ages, and we really need to make a plan on this side. Things have been so hectic, I can't believe we're in June already. It's like, where is the year going with us? Hopefully soon we'll have some time at least to be able to play some D&D again. But yeah, war games, it's a lot of strategy. And I've had some interesting strategies being employed to try and outsmart my opponent. Although usually I am the one that loses, at least I can come up with some amazing surprise ambush tactics and all kinds of things. To try and make a last stand. Okay, so there's the exhaustion kicking in again.
I found a beach that is loaded.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, I think pick them up, dear. Even if we just keep them for later use as compost. That's going to be quite useful as well. Okay. Yes, no, don't want to do that now. I must just keep an eye on my copper pickaxe here. I know I've got the quest to, or the milestone to break a tool, but I would rather that tool be the spade than my copper pickaxe. I'm gonna start using my spear to poke at the chests that appear, or the little barrels.
How are you?
Oh, nice.
Oh, quite a lot of tin.
Is it?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
1, 2, 10.
Wow. Nice. I'll be looking for some copper ore because I can't really carry anything anymore. I think my inventory is pretty much full. So I'm just hoping that somehow I find some copper ore around here. Come on, give me... I found tin. I found a lot of tin as well. Yeah, the problem is I can't carry the tin. I'll have to drop something.
Drop some.
A lot of things.
Drop a bug.
I will be able to eat the... Oh, but I'm gonna probably run out of pickaxe as well, but anyway.
Well, otherwise just put...
Okay, yeah, I'll probably do that. I'll just check. As long as my pickaxe hold, I will chop. Oh, but there's copper here. Two, three. Oh no. It is. Speaking of which, but now obviously I don't really have space to do this, but anyway, I'm gonna do this. We can throw down the stones. We don't need the stones. Stones suck. They just take up space and they're useless. Croco meat can sell for quite a bit. The old gears, ear hats I'm gonna also drop.
How do we eat?
This wattle also didn't have seeds. It is ridiculous. Okay, there I finally had some seeds. I've got 2 seeds in that one. What do we need the earmuffs for? I think it's for the later the vehicles and stuff. Yeah. So Hans, what do you reckon would be your favorite RTS game? I've got a few that I also quite enjoy. RTS really is quite nice to think a little bit strategically while gaming. Just trying to think, yeah, I've got the right place here. What was I? Oh, yes, I was trying to get that one there. That wattle seed over there. Hopefully wattle seed. Oh, the wattle seed, maybe I should plant some. Like some of them. Well, there where I take them out. You know, don't degrade the environment and all that. The ecologist in me speaketh.
After placing a map where there's
Okay, yeah, no, I also have that. And we're just gonna poke this and bury a seed there. And bury a seed there. And I've got 4 bottle seeds that'll be coming home with thus far. Probably have some more now. Hopefully have some more now. Yes.
Does the wattle towers grow in that one?
I don't know whether they respawn. I'm not sure whether the wattles do respawn. I think they do. Hmm?
Yeah, I think so, because in our other games, I was just saying, there's always wattle.
Yes. Go. I just like being as ecologically friendly as possible. Oh no, and of course now I am as exhausted as can be, and as long as the crocodile does not chase me, however, I will hopefully reach home. Even if it is extremely slowly.
Can't even use
because you're tired or because it's gonna break? Ah. Me because I'm tired. Right, little dragonfly. I have walked past some... I've walked past bush limes. I should just have picked those and eaten those. I'm gonna do that now, just so I can finally be awake. We're gonna drop our axe for now. Grab these. And eat these. There we go, okay. Right. Ah, we can see again. Yee! Okay. Yes. Right. Yeah, but those ones are quite awesome ones, Hans. As awesome ones... Hans, yeah, I did say right. There we go. Those are quite cool games. I've particularly been a fan of Age of Empires. When I was much younger... Nick already knows this, and I think you told my mother, right?
Yes,
Yes, she already automatically knows what story I'm also thinking of. But when I was much younger, we were only allowed to play like an hour computer per week. My mother says no, it was more than that, but I remember distinctly that we could only play 1 hour per week, and it took like half an hour to boot up games back in the day. So that was like a very pointless exercise to try and play games. And so I liked playing Age of Empires, But as I've mentioned, we were only or I was only allowed to play 1 hour of games per day, or per week. And in order to actually have more time to play games and actually enjoy, like Age of Empires 2 or Age of Kings, I would get up at 3 in the morning just so that I could play games, because the computer was in my room, and so I could sneakily play games. And then when I heard my mother was moving around the house, I would just like quickly cover the computer screen so it didn't shine in, under the door. And then when I heard she had passed, I would actually like carry on playing. That was the only way I was able to play and get a bit of gaming time in. So Age of Empires immediately makes me think of the good old days where I had to get up at 3 just to be able to play anything at all. But yeah, things we do for games, eh?
And it.
Yeah, nowadays I get up at 4 though, so I get to sleep a little bit later now. I can now get up at 4 to play games, but that's mainly because that's when I am able to record games for streaming or for the weekly videos and stuff like that. But Age of Empires, definitely one of my favorites in the past as well. Really also enjoyed Company of Heroes. I've got 1 and 2 on my computer. Haven't gotten 3 yet. I'm sure, is 3 out or are they still in the process? I'm not sure. Either way, we'll probably get Company of Heroes 3 as well when the time comes. And then Command and Conquer, oh my word, yeah, that one, that brings back memories as well. And then Rome Total War, oh yes. Never played Shogun Total War though. But Rome Total War, oh, absolutely. Okay, let's have a look here. Nothing in here though for me. We are just going to drop everything in the crates that we possibly can. I really love that little button at the top there, which makes it so easy to just drop everything that's already in the chest. They just drop it in there, no problems. Also going to put the watermelon seeds in here. And there we go, those seeds as well. I'm supposed to bury fruit trees. Nah, bury fruit, no. Break a tool, no. Doesn't seem like I'll be able to do that. However, I've got fish catcher. Don't have archaeologist yet, but anyway. I think in this one, this is where that will go, and that will also go. Then it's a fishy to cook. And then my things are more or less sorted over here. Right. Yeah, I think that's all of that. Great stuff. Yeah, if only we could get a new pickaxe and stuff now, that would have made things a little bit easier. You want to build something? What do you want to build? A bridge or 2. Okay, I think you need nails. And you're gonna need some gum bars. Sorry, gum bars. Gum planks or so. Okay, you got it already. Okay, okay. You do you, boo. Let's have a look here. Always look in the wrong chest. This chest. Oh, we have a lot. Oh, we had a lot of ore. Of 10 ore. Ha! I got the fast one. Oh, yes. I've got a friend of mine who enjoys World of Warships. I've never played it though. Neither one of those two. I know it can be quite fun. But then again, now, especially nowadays with me playing games for the channel, it's been very restrictive in which games I play. And then again, even when we have time off, Nick and I also still play Dinkum.
We bought another game.
Yes, we did. Above Snakes. Because that came out like 2 days ago, and Nick played the prologue of that and quite enjoyed it, and I'm definitely also going to give that a go. It's more a Wild West fantasy zombie outbreak type of game.
It's also channel with biomes.
Yeah, there are definitely certain biomes. I saw that as well. Yeah. Okay, here you can put some tin ore again in the fast one. You get the fast one this time around. You are most welcome. Go. Okay, that's all sorted. And yeah, in 2 weeks, Nick will not be here, so she'll be working that evening, that Saturday evening, so it'll again just be me, and I'm thinking of probably streaming one of the other games that I've got in the collection of potential games. I'll need to give it a thought as to what I'm going to be playing. But yeah, we'll find out soon enough. I've got a few ideas of what I can possibly play, but yeah, that'll be in 2 weeks' time. So, of course, tonight, the two of us are still here, and next week, Nick will be back for that stream as well, and then after that, it will just be me. Oh, come on. Ah!
I'm big. I'm gonna work.
Ooh, yes. Okay, so I'm just gonna make sure that I've got very little left here. Refill! And Nick is just going to sneak past here while I am fishing over here, so she's not as visible. She's in her comfies, which, let's be honest, if it were me, I would also be in my comfies. If I could, I would also be in my comfies. So she's just currently like crawling, and I'm laughing on the inside.
Not crawling, no.
Yeah. She says she's not crawling. Sorry, dear, but the evidence points the other way, that indeed you were crawling. Let's have a look here. What else have we got? There's a little fishy. Come, fishy, fishy, fishy. Fishy. There we go. Come on. There's a little fishy here. I think, is this the Barcoo Grunter? Yeah, that's the Barcoo Grunter. Ah. Come on. There we go. Quite a popular little fish for catching. I think they're usually about 30 centimeters in size, so they're not massive in size. Apparently quite good eating. There we go. And they are easily identified based on those darker blotches that are present on them, which differentiates them from the other grunters that you could find in similar river ecosystems where they are found. Typical freshwater fish. And yeah, quite a cool little one. I like the fact that the fish you can easily identify in this game based on what they look like. I mean, you can look at the fish and you can immediately go, okay, well, that is a Barcoo Grunter. And the one that's going to come for the bait, no, or not come for the bait now, that's a river bass. You can easily identify them. Even though in real life, some of them are really they look similar to one another. The perches, oh my word, in particular. The river perch, the jungle perch, even the Mouth Almighty and the Barcoo Grunter, all those things, they look very, very similar to one another. But aesthetically, or visually, they look very, very different from each other in the game here. Liefde? Hans says, let's be honest, Will, if you stood up, we know you're not wearing pants, in inverted commas. Yeah, you're onto me there. I am in pandemic formal. That is what I am wearing. Yeah. But in the past, I have worn proper pants. But last time I wore proper pants for a stream was also the evening where the cats were fighting and I had to get up. So thankfully that evening I did wear proper pants when I had to get up to go quieten the dogs which were barking at the cats that were fighting. But yeah, no, currently it is cold. For me, it is cold, so I am wearing very, very comfy sweatpants. Yeah, you can put the coffees here, and I'm just gonna miss that bite, and then I'll pass it on. I will distract everyone with Memphis. Is on the bed, both cats on the bed. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay. Yeah, you can crawl through. I'll handle this side. I'm just gonna keep on catching fish over here. Here you go, dear. Here we go. Oh my word. The fun we have.
I just put my invisible cloak on.
You just put your invisibility cloak, yes. Yeah. You got it from Dumbledore. Right, well, my little guy is also, I think, ready to go to bed now. And we're gonna say goodbye to Rain. You finished your objective, your milestone, or your task for Rain, right?
No.
Yeah, the beds are now close to one another. The sleeping beds or the sleeping bags there. What's cold in South Africa? Well, it depends. If it's nighttime temperatures, we say it's cold when it starts going below 10 degrees Celsius. Daytime temperatures, I would say about 13, 14 degrees Celsius. I would reckon is coldish. Yeah. And then it's like very cold. If it goes into single digit Celsius, then it's cold. Then it's like freezing, and you don't leave the house unless you really have to. And even then, it's under protest. New fishing license. Obviously, I've got a new fishing license available there. Just on time because I'm running out of fishing rod. How many copper bars do we have though? Oh, we've got enough copper to smelt. Yeah. Oh, and it's raining. I don't have to go water. Yes. Yay! Celebration time. Come on. Right. I'm just gonna cook the fishies. Get 2 at a time.
Grind 2 stones, here 8 grass, off 2 items. I need to eat that. And
Well, I can upgrade it.
I can as well.
Possibly. I'm going to be smelting some more copper ore as well. Yeah, no, we don't get snow unless it is in the mountains. You're right there, Hans. Except under exceptional circumstances. My mother, for example, who grew up in the middle of the Karoo, so the dry interior part of South Africa, she remembers that when she was in high school, it snowed. But that's like almost the amount of snow you would get on a summer's day in Alaska. So not a lot. But there was some snow, which was extremely weird. And I know where I grew up in Oudtshoorn, it also had there was snow, but that was way before I was born. There was snow somewhere in recorded history in that town. But overall, yeah, no, it does not snow unless it's up in the mountains, except for Sutherland, which is the coldest place in South Africa. Sutherland, if you forget your sprinklers on in winter, it will freeze into that little formation. So Sutherland is on a very high-lying area, but it's on a flat, relatively flat area, but very high altitude, and it has usually got extremely clear skies, and so it's extremely cold there. I think. Yes, so they've got a whole observatory there for the stars, and that's because it is so clear up there. And there, I know that I think the coldest temperature recorded in South Africa, at one point at least, was there with minus 23 degrees Celsius. Which I don't know how the people survived that, because South Africans are not made to survive minus 23 degrees Celsius.
We don't have, like, we have it, but we don't really.
Yeah, I think very, very few people have got underfloor heating because it's not something we need. Just gonna grab us another furnace. No, we are the only 2 people in this house. We are going to share the house. Yes, later on, just to make the town look bigger. We'll do
I
that.
keep it.
Yes, and when I'm in the, I have to go in the naughty corner and got to go sit in the naughty house there. I mean, minus 20, anything is cold. Yes, yes, yeah. But that was like exceptional. We don't usually have those cold temperatures here, thankfully. At least here where we are in the southern part of South Africa, along the coast, it's quite mild. It is a very, very nice temperature usually. Okay, fishing license. Oh, I can buy that. Marvelous. Like barely, but still I can buy it. The copper fishing rod, that is what I am now able to get. Okay. 2. A pickaxe. Copper pickaxe. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to buy a normal pickaxe. And then I'm gonna stand on the barbecue grill. Oh. I think he's smuggling them out of the country. That is what I am thinking. In all honesty. Right. I'm going to just upgrade my fishing rod here. Make a nice little copper one. Right.
I have a blue moon butterfly in my pocket.
You do? Oh, that's marvelous.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there was one flying over the bridge over here, behind Fletcher's tent. Okay, I'm going to go. I think that was the spot where there was a lot of ore, so I'm going to go there. Oh, and looky, it is the second great... Ah! No, don't kick me, Jackaroo, I wasn't aiming at you. It's the second Great Toad Massacre of 23. No toads shall be hopping in my country. They are invasive, therefore they shall die. They shall perish. Yes, there we go.
Screw up.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Nice.
I have some eggs.
Right. This was apparently not the place I thought of.
Oh, all this in Canada was like minus 60.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Different kind of person that can live there and just.
Yeah, I would not be.
Oh.
I would also be so sad. I like the cold. I really do. But there's cold, and then there's suicidal. But yeah, no, that is like I spoke to someone at the conference now 2 days ago. They said that in Hogsback, where we still want to go, now this time of year they get like 1 degree Celsius in the mornings, and we're like, okay, so we'll visit in summer. We're not going to go there during winter. Yeah, there we go, some tin ore. Ooh, and we've got bottle brush up here. Nice. Very nice. How many seeds? 2 seeds. Okay, marvelous. We can plant one again. Great stuff. Let's just get everything sorted here. That goes there. Like that. Just plant it. Just plant it. Just plant it. Still looking for more copper ore, because that is currently our limiting factor. Here's the mangrove jack was swimming around here. Okay. Can't get to those ones. Never mind. We'll just keep on swimming. I see tin ore. And let me guess, Hans, with the water there, you also then happen to have that wind chill, right? It sounds like... Yo, no. Minus 15. That is... as much as I like the cold, that is a little bit too much for me. A little bit too cold. Maybe I can go this direction. And maybe get some ore. There we go, copper and tin ore here. Wonderful. This is gonna be marvelous. Okay. I missed that one. I'll just go pick that up in a moment. And 2 more tin ore, quite a few ore containing rocks. We can get some iron perhaps. Edna, please do not walk into the sharp end of my pickaxe. I'm not very keen on accidentally hitting you.
What are you gonna call our house?
The Arboretum.
I don't know what that means.
Arbor is trees, so it's usually like a planting of trees. Or the conservatory. Those are just random names I'm thinking of. I'm just almost extremely way too exhausted to do anything in life. Yeah.
I need a new keyboard.
Is it?
C on my keyboard started to stop.
Oh my word. That is bad. Okay, wait, let me just mute your microphone, dear, before you freak out on that side with sound.
It's okay, I'll choose.
Okay. The conservatory. You technically have like a, almost said mouseless keyboard, a wireless keyboard, but it doesn't last very long. And that's even more frustrating. There we go, getting a few things here. Still looking for some more ore. More ore. Right. Go outside to do winter activities. Yeah, skiing, ice fishing, hockey, and etc. Yes. Those all do sound like quite a lot of fun. I would suck at the skiing, most definitely. I will probably suck at most of those things. Definitely at the hockey as well. But yeah, I mean, as long as you dress accordingly, you can even eat ice cream in winter. It doesn't matter. As long as you are dressed warmly, everything is fine. Oh, I made my way home. Hello there, home. It's the yellow house on the prairie. So far, it is just called base tent, and base tent is... Oh, that's base tent. No? Oh, this is the base tent. Okay. Let's have a look. What is the blue house called? Memphis rules. Yes, he does. Cinnamon rules.
No, because I was just kind of annoyed with my C note. Everything I wanted to type as a C.
Ah. Well, at least Memphis does rule, so it's not a lie.
Yeah.
It's the truth. The honest truth. And I'm sure Memphis approves. Or he would approve if you were here. And you know, not lying in bed. Like his Royal Hiney. Bottle brush, dear. I've got one seed for you. I'll just plop it down in front of Fletcher's tent. Then I can just quickly saw this in half. Probably just go cook this. Oh wow! Shaved snow with maple syrup. Now that does sound quite delicious, I must say.
That sounds so nice.
Yes. That would make winter worthwhile, eh?
Yeah. Can we go buy some ice and like remake that here?
Yeah, like grind it fine to try and get even a fraction of how awesome that sounds.
I found the frog king.
You found the Frog King. Where is he?
How far are you from me?
Not too far. I can run over to you.
Come and
Is it? Come, Kidna, get out of my way. Is it? I'm on my way. If I can overthrow the Frog King, well then.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, you're there. Okay, I was running towards the star for some reason. Oh my word, it is his Royal Hiney. Well, look at that. Yes. Anarchy!
No,
Down with the monarchy! Stab! 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 Yes! The revolution has been successful! Wait, isn't there like... There should be like a... I know there's... oh, yes, there we go. Down with the monarchy! Where are you? Of course you are. Hello there. Check it. Down with the monarchy.
How do you do that?
Enter. Like, yes, the revolution has succeeded.
Oh my word, this
Oh.
is patient.
Yes, it is.
And this is
I just kind of like heard, at some point I heard that there are emotes and I never checked to figure out what they are. But hello there. And welcome to the stream if you're new. But yes, I absolutely agree. Nick is a beast. A very affectionate beast, but a beast nonetheless. Time to go kill the rest of the Toad King subjects. Die! Viva la revolution! Viva la extermination! We go this way. Let me guess, you're testing out all the emotes there?
yes. I wish you told me about this.
I only found out today. Yes, it is news to me as well, or it was news to me. It was quite interesting because I typed enter on the numpad and nothing happened. I'm like, ah, and then I did the other enter. I was like, ah, it works. Hello there, Nick. I see you. Let's see, we can add a whole bunch of things, like those things there. And add some things there. Nothing here, no. Okay, but a whole bunch of things here as well. Great stuff. Do some housekeeping here.
I need to.
Gonna do that. I again apparently need to break a tool, so I guess I have to go looking for the ore to mine.
Oh, I need to chop some. I'm gonna chop these. Standing here.
Viva la revolution! No, the revolution is on its way. I will just stab you.
Chop these guys down.
No, this is Will's private nature reserve. Private botanical garden. No, leave the trees. No. I will defend it with my life.
Psych.
If friendly fire were on, you would be dead. I would protect my trees with my life. No harm shall befall my private little secret trees.
Make you the boss of it.
I made my own boss. I am the Lorax and I speak for the trees. We can harvest some onion seeds. Or onions here, so I speak for them as well. Right. I'm just gonna harvest this bunch here to the side, and then Nick can harvest all the rest. Actually, I need to harvest a few less so that she can harvest more. Considering I've got 63, that's 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 27 for her to harvest there. I've got 21, 22, 23, 24. I'll leave those two for her. Right, we can harvest those. And then we can plant some more. Yay!
Aww. I just laid 2 eggs for her.
Hey! Marvelous! We shall feast on his unborn babies. Fried egg. Right. I still wanted to sell some stuff. There we go. Talk to Johnny Boy, sell goods. I shall sell the Harlequin butterfly and all the toads. There we go. Not a lot of money, but it's something. When you have nothing, it is something. Crafting request. 24 gumwood path for Theodore.
Did I not give it?
I don't think you've given it to him. You've accepted, but it isn't done, I believe.
I'll give it. I have it. Oh
Okay.
man, I've given it.
Oh, okay. Well, the bulletin board just needs to update, I guess, in that case. Oh well, that's all right. Okay. Gonna drop this in here, and then also drop down all the onions. There you go. And then still go look for some
I haven't.
ore. Right. I think I'll find some ore more to this side. I should have put a marker down. There's some meat here.
It's Theodore that wants a part.
Yes.
I give it to him.
Is it the gumwood path?
Gumwood part, yes.
Okay. Well, yeah, I don't see the task, so maybe it needs to be accepted. Just check escape to see whether you've got it under tasks.
No, let's go check it out. Oh, it says oh, I did give it.
Oh, okay, so you did.
Yeah.
Okay, oh well, that's good. Just double checking. Okay, I'm gonna still exterminate some more cane toads here. Die. Hans says he feels violated. These babies.
Sorry,
Well, yeah, sorry, but when it comes to the chickens, everything's fair game, including the babies. At least we're not eating the actual chicks. It would be quite cool if the chicks could actually hatch from the eggs, but you need a rooster. Because currently they're just lying unfertilized eggs, so yeah. Yeah, I found another dingo nest here. Here we go, and launching myself into the stratosphere. Still no ore. Damn.
I can mark on the map the
Mm-hmm.
there. That,
Oh, the gem,
yeah,
yes.
there's a lot of ore.
Okay, marvelous. I will head in that direction now.
Up.
Into research heaven.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just looking for toads to kill. While I'm doing everything else, I'm just running around exterminating the local invasives. Much as I possibly can. Right. The chicken revolution is coming, oh dear. Yeah, next thing we know, Hans is going to find a way to join our game and is going to wear a chicken suit and come running around with his spear attacking us. I foresee that happening. I think I found another, lot of ore. I'm not sure whether these are the ones that I was after earlier. I don't think it is. Nonetheless, a lot of ore here. It's marvelous. I have to keep an eye on my stamina, but although I'll know when I'm getting tired because everything will just go white and black. Larga vida a la revolución del polo. Yes, okay, larga I'm not sure. Vida a la revolución del polo. Polo is chicken. Revolution, obviously revolution. Vida is life. Living la vida loca is living the crazy life. So vida is life. Life of revolution of the chickens. So larga. Long live the chicken revolution? Or is it that the... I'm not sure. I'm guessing it means long live the chicken revolution. Let's see. There we go. There's the exhaustion coming in. Just gonna poke this
you were
in.
right.
Hey!
Well done.
Thank you. As I said, I love languages. I love killing the cane toads as well, apparently. Yay! Well, I'm getting 100% on the exam if the exam consists of one question. Which I don't think is an acceptable level of confidence. Oh, I'm going to run out of stamina long before my pickaxe is done. I'm eating bush lambs, but you can only eat, of course, when you're hungry.
Why do you never pick up the water?
I didn't see it when I was there last.
I go past there and I see it. I take it.
That's you, my dear. At least I'm getting a lot of bush lambs. So that's something. I wouldn't mind a one-question final exam for 100% of the marks. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. But please do not tell my students that I said that. Because they may want to hold me to that. But love, you removed the little gem.
Oh no.
Are you gonna die? Please don't die.
Oh no. I almost died.
Oh dear.
Very close.
Yeesh, what was it? Bush devil?
Crocodile.
Crocodile. Oh. Good
So that I can carry it.
Oh, okay, yes. Okay.
Carrying it.
Cool. I am just still going out looking for ore. Right. Looks like it could be some up ahead. We'll see now.
Oh, I need to go harvest some of the onions.
Yes, yeah, there are quite a few for you to harvest. Then I will plant some more seeds there as well. Ah, apparently I was here earlier because there were like 3 bush limes just kind of chilling on the ground.
Sounds like you.
Yeah, it does, eh? It really does. I like putting food on the ground and then eating it later. It's for later use. Future Vellum gets to feed on the ground limes.
Harvest all of these.
Yeah, all of those are yours, dear. Whee! I'm almost home, I think. Yeah, there's the orchard, there's the garden. Yeah, I'm almost home.
Did you find the ore that I marked for you?
No, because you took away the gem before I could see. But that's alright, I'm home now.
Excuses.
Yeah, excuses, indeed. A poor workman blames his tools or a lack of navigation points. Anne says, to be honest, his Spanish is shaky, so it might mean that long live the chickens. Long will the chickens eat lettuce. Now, I'm pretty sure that it's long live the chicken revolution.
Well, either way, it could be a cool thing.
Yes, indeed. It doesn't matter what it means. It sounds cool. You know, so yeah. But your Spanish is still better than mine then, though. So yeah, doesn't matter if it's a little bit shaky.
Much better than mine. I can speak none of the Española.
I'm trying to think what... It's not que hablo. Español. Is it que hablo? Trying to think. Because I might just have asked where is the Spanish speaking.
Up here.
Few things are as dangerous as a person, though, that thinks they can speak a language but definitely cannot. So, love, at least you know you can't speak it. You're not going to try and speak and then inadvertently insult a bunch of people.
Only German I can speak is Rammstein lyrics.
Oh yeah, and surely ich liebe dich.
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that.
Yes. That is, I think, that and to curse, I think, are some of the first things you learn in most languages. Well, ich liebe dich is one of the first things you learn in German, and then how to curse is generally what you learn first in all kinds of different languages.
Oh, you learn it from the locals.
Yes. You either are going to say you want to learn how to curse, or they're going to tell you it means something else. Yeah, I know Diablo is devil, but I was thinking of Ki Ablo, but yeah, Ki Ablo is definitely not the term. But I know Diablo. I always something is, if something makes me very unhappy, what do I call it? Bastardo il Diablo, I think is what I generally, even though it may not be accurate in terms of what it means, but I always go Bastardo il Diablo if I'm very, very unhappy with something. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna get a whole bunch of... Oh, I need to go plant things. I've gotten so many... 400 permit points there, that's marvelous. Up to 900. Getting some last minute planting as the night approaches. We need a little bit of planting still. Right. Yeah, you see, one learns how to curse in all those languages before you learn how to speak them properly, eh? Such is the way of the world. And of languages. Just going to plant these little guys in between these rows. Accidentally planted all the way to the end there, unfortunately. No! I don't like it when it does that. When it accidentally plants it where you don't want it to plant. Anyway, I chop out this one, don't want it there. I would prefer watermelon seed there. Although even that, no. I'm going to try and chop that out as well. There we go. We don't want anything there. Right. Let's put this there. This here. This here. This here. If I put this one here, it's going to have there and there.
I think a lot of languages start with starting someone's mother. Even in Afrikaans, there's a few.
Joma. Yeah, eh?
Poor mothers.
Yeah, mothers, you know, they have it bad. I'm gonna put this one over here. It's not really the best way to plant these things, but this is how we're gonna plant it. That one there, it can grow there and there. This one can grow there and there. Yeah, we're going to just do this. Yeah, I think that will be enough. Let's plant one here. Just because we can.
What are you planting?
Watermelons in all kinds of weird places. Well, I say weird places, but it's places that make sense, but it's not necessarily the best because we don't have the best layout for the watermelons. But this does not matter. We're having fun. And everything's planted. Right. You're in bed, right? Okay. Yeah, it is almost late in the game here. Hey, Pauline, welcome to the chat. Glad you could also make it.
Watch it.
Yeah. Yes, we are only saying nice things about mothers. Yeah, I agree with you there, Hans. It's probably that we value our mothers super highly. So you insult something that someone really, really loves and values. Yeah, I agree with that. Erwin is back! Erwin, we're gonna buy another chook. And since only one other person has joined the chat. Right, okay, so Erwin is busy. Let's have a look here. Okay, well, you can carry on there first. Oh, we don't have to water again because we again have rain falling, which is marvelous. Here we go. Okay, so let's see. My daily objectives. I've got to go clear 10 grasses, bury 3 fruit, and craft 3 items. Yeah, I think the clearing of the grasses, that's the only one that's going to happen. Not going to give me a lot of permit points, but nonetheless, we're going to be doing that. Oh, that we can get very easily. Just remind me, we need to get eel-tailed catfish. I don't want to go catch an eel-tailed catfish because they're quite endangered, but we're gonna get one in any case. Going to go release the chicken.
Yes.
Right, so here comes the second chook. And Pauline, since we know you have joined the chat, we've named this chicken after you. So there's this little chick running around. So we've got Hans and Pauline running around the chicken coop here, the chicken pen. We do need a new coop though.
No.
Let's see, what do we need for that? I don't think I can craft a chicken coop yet. No, I cannot.
Really?
That'll be you, my dear.
No, it's proper.
Let's see what Erwin wants from me. I think I can buy the metal detector, yes. So I think I will probably buy that. I've got enough money here to do that. Let's have a look here. Catch a painted lady butterfly. Oh man. I'm gonna try Erwin, but I cannot guarantee anything here. I don't have the butterfly book either yet, so yeah. It's gonna be difficult. Let's have a look here. Let's buy the metal detector. 6,600. There we go. Now we should be able to get quite a lot of those little green stuff, or the technological stuff, for the what's his name? For the to use, and for money and all kinds of things. Oh, I can sell toad skins again, but I'll do that after today's inevitable culling. Let's see, mangroves. I think I saw some to the side, so let's run over here. I think we can find some to this side. They are in the mangroves. Oh, Crocky! Oh no! Now I'm in the water. I'm gonna die. No, I'm gonna die. Oh wait. Oh, I made it! Yay! I'm safe. That crocodile packs quite a punch. I did not see it lurking by the waterside, which of course makes sense. I mean, crocodiles are perfectly designed to lie around in the water with just their eyes and their nostrils poking out. Well, at least nowadays, is the crocodiles that are alive nowadays are like that. There were of course some prehistoric crocodiles, which were land crocodiles, completely terrestrial, and those ones tended to not have the eyes and nostrils at the top of the head, or the eyes particular. They were located more to the side or to the front, rather than actually on the top of the head. Just a little something interesting. Let's have a look. I had an eel-tailed catfish that was interested here, but unfortunately,
Please catch it.
well, the river bass came and it took the bait. After the eel-tailed catfish decided it was just going to swim away from me. Fine, let's try and get it. Let's do it the right way this time around. Get it to bite first and then reel it in. There we go. Right. Get him in. Oh, come on. The typical catfish, usually found in muddy or relatively slow-flowing areas, including quite muddy areas. Apparently, very tasty, the eel-tailed catfish, but they are vulnerable to extinction due to carp. Which means that now that we can see a carp swimming around here, let's quickly fish it as well, so that we can remove the exotic from our stream over here. Let's try and get it. Come on. Okay, that was quick. It literally, I just threw it in and accidentally hooked the the river bass there? Okay, so there's the carp is gone. Anyway, so what the carp does is both the carp and the catfish tend to eat in the sediments, so they're at the bottom of the ponds or wherever they are living, and they're actually stirring up the sediments to eat it. And it seems that the carp is, by doing that, out-competing the poor catfish, which also does that. So, yeah, a little bit of a problem there, in Australia in particular. Or wherever you go, wherever the carp invades an area, they will have quite a big impact on the ecosystem, unfortunately. Right, I've got an eel-tailed catfish for you, dear.
Got some bottle right next to the.
Okay, cool. Did I get a task from... Oh, a painted lady butterfly, that's what I've got to do. Oh, goodness, okay. Painted lady butterfly, let's look out for Vanessa Cardue. Let's see if we can get that. Okay, wait, you said the bottle brew is where, dear?
Next to the billies.
Next to the billies. Ah, wonderful, this is the billy chest. Wonderful, thank you.
Sugar yet. Hey,
no. We've got the sugar cane which are close.
We don't even have the grinder.
No, but I think I should be able to make the grinder. Oh, sorry. Blackened catfish. So Hans, blackened catfish, that's not a species of catfish, right? That's like a way of preparing the catfish, or am I wrong there? And if it is, how do you blacken the catfish? Because we're always keen for some recipes.
Maybe it's char grilled.
Maybe it's char grilled. We have now... I'm just thinking here of something I'm very much looking forward to. We have finally gotten something known as liquid smoke.
Yes.
We are so excited about that because we have made vegan bacon with white bread, which was quite nice, but it was missing a certain smokiness. And there goes another wary moo off to being researched, I see. And now Nicola finally found the smoky, or the liquid smoke this morning. So now we're going to have a proper recipe made. I see Tazzy. I do not yet see a painted lady. Come on. And you see another Tasmanian devil there, another bush devil. Still no painted ladies. Come on, let's just double check the pedia whether they are found in any other biome. It's pine forests. Okay, this is the only place I am going to find it. It's a butterfly, but it's the blue moon butterfly. It's not the right species. Looking for my little orange friend. All I see are my little toady enemies. And they have to pay the price for being exotic, so...
Why do I need to buy a new...
I don't think you can actually chat with 3 residents unless... I found Vanessa Cardue! I found the painted lady. There we go! Awesome. So again, typical orange, black and white color. What the painted lady tends to do is it tends to actually sit on the ground quite often. I hear something hopping and I think it was the kangaroo or the jackaroo. Yeah, if it were the toad I would have killed it. Anyway, they sit on the ground with their wings open and they are very quick when it comes to flying away when danger comes along. One of my colleagues the other day asked me, what on earth are those little orange butterflies? And I'm like, we've got quite a few orange butterflies around here. Was it one that was sitting on the ground and then flying off very quickly? And she said yes. I'm like, okay, well, that's the painted lady then. They tend to do that. It's quite amazing that some butterflies have quite characteristic flight patterns. Cooking method. Okay, adding a lot of Cajun-styled spices. Okay. Well, that we have. That's our normal way of cooking fish. Or of cooking anything. Not fish, but cooking anything. Chili, paprika, garlic. Oh, yes, to the fillet. And then cooking at a fairly high temperature to blacken the spice. Okay. Yes, I inadvertently always blacken the spice in any meal I make. Due to cooking it at high temperatures. So, yeah. that's going to be quite natural. Google it. Highly suggest you try it. It's with salmon too. Hello, Miss Stabby. Right, I am going to just cook some fish here, but I'm going to first give Owen his painted lady before I forget, and he runs off the island again. Old Steve-O, hello. I brought you a painted lady, wackadoo. He's giving me some more money. Come on, give me googly eyes or something, man. Don't give me boring old money.
Yeah, I also want stuff. I'm tired of this outfit.
Yeah. We want cool outfits. Oh, no, I don't want to put it there. I want to cook the fishy. Cook the fishy. There you go. Okay, we are quite fond of spicy food, so I think the spiciness is going to actually be quite nice. We will have to try it when we catch fish again. We actually are braaiing fish tomorrow, but that's going to be on an open wood fire. That's how we typically do things in South Africa when it comes to cooking meat or fish or anything along those lines. It's on the fire. Nowadays it is because, you know, we don't have electricity that much, so yeah, there's not much of an option when it comes to how to prepare food. I want to go sell some...
In the cold weather, it's nice to make.
It is, and when it's sunny, it's also nice to make a fire. Overall, it's nice to make a fire. Yes, right. Talk to John, sell some goods, sell some toad skins. Going to also sell those and those. Some of that as well, some cooked meat. Just gonna sell some apples as well, because why not? Okay, 18,000, that's gonna be nice. And then I am going to just replace one of the other furnaces as well with a proper furnace. Fishing is financing our ore smelting.
I wonder why the devils are not spawning here now.
I don't know, because I saw them a little bit further away. They were present. They were just... Where are you? You're basically where they are spawning.
Oh.
Are you not?
Maybe we scared them off with our...
Oh, maybe, but I saw some to this side. Actually, I think to this forest, pine forest over here.
But close to our traps.
Sorry?
Close to the trap.
Yeah, they're a little bit far from the traps, I think. There we go. Come on, stabby toady. There we go, one toad less. Yes. Chop some hardwoods here, stump them. Now, of course, one shouldn't actually really be stumping everything, but anyway, because a lot of animals, invertebrates in particular, will be using these stumps to rest or to overwinter or to just stay safe. And so what people tend to do, and that was also actually one of the talks here at the conference now, the past few days, in South Africa what has happened is that in many of the forests where there were controlled harvesting of timber, so controlled harvesting of indigenous trees, they used a system that was developed that were looking at the trees and determining whether they were going to die within the next 10 years. And only trees that were likely to die within the next 10 years would then be allowed to be harvested. Which makes sense, and that sounds like a great idea. Only problem is that those dead or dying trees, when they actually are dead, are an extremely important nesting site for things like the Cape parrot, which are quite endangered with, I think the latest estimate is around about 1,800 or under 2,000 individuals of that parrot species alive in South Africa. So they're quite threatened. But if you harvest all the trees, all the old trees, they make their nests in these old trees, nest cavities in those old trees. So by harvesting them, you actually end up, removing their potential breeding sites, which is bad. So they've been trying to push so that you do not harvest those big, old, dead and dying trees. I should actually have sold the butterfly here as well, so we're gonna just sell that as well. 200 for a toad skin, not bad. Sorry, I left her?
No, I was bitten by a croc.
You were bitten by a croc. Oh man. Okay, let's have a look here. Another log, we can just put that in there. Cooked fish is grill and barbecue on a cedar plank that you can have soaked overnight in water or wine. Oh! Wow. That sounds quite nice. It's a nice little steamy. Interesting. Huh.
I've never had anything like that before.
Yeah, we're getting interesting tips here, eh?
Yeah.
Learning a whole bunch of different ways to make fish. Or to prepare fish. Let's have a look here. What fences can I make it? So far. Fences. Make some hardwood fences, yes. I'm just wondering whether we shouldn't perhaps upgrade the chicken coop's fence.
Chicken's mine.
Okay, are we going to for the larger ones? Are we going to do that?
I don't know. It's up to you, my darling.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see when the time comes.
Catching crocodiles here.
Aha. I'm just going to set out a trap for when the bush devils again spawn in this area. At least it will be caught there. And I can just drop it. Okay, so there goes Echidna. Okay, whole bunch of jackaroos over here. I'm wondering whether I shouldn't perhaps try to chase one over to the trap, so at least I get something. Come on, off you go.
A pygmy fly, is it like a dragonfly?
Yeah, that's a type of dragonfly, yeah. We've got one in the museum, but you can sell that one if you've caught one. Oh, just trying to chase this jackaroo. There we go, into the trap. Ha ha ha. Off you go to have your blood taken, blood sampled, research, research in progress. There we go.
Instead of biting me, I actually ran into the crocodile's tail when he was attacking a jackaroo like that.
Oh yeah?
That's quite a hit.
Is it? Still got you.
Yeah.
Well, to some extent that actually makes sense though, because crocodiles can swerve around extremely quickly. You can be pulling on their tail thinking you're fine, and the next moment, you've been bitten.
No, I think it actually hit the tail.
Oh, interesting. Did not know that was a possibility. Here we go. Going through the other menial task of sawing wood.
It's like watching paint dry.
It is, just slightly less exciting. There we go.
I see you barefoot.
Yeah, I
That's
haven't gotten
sandals.
shoes yet. Hmm?
Sandals.
Oh, nice! Yay! You can be civilized. Relatively civilized, yeah. There goes another milestone for sawing wood. Saw good. All good, man. Yeah, there we go. Okay, wonderful. 4 and 2 and 1 and done. Let's put these on. Wear these bad boys all the way. Oh yes.
So tomorrow we're getting a visitor? Oh,
No, 2 days we'll be getting a new visitor. Oh, sorry. Again, I keep on bumping against the microphone, probably like making horrible noises in the poor people watching's ears. I wonder when our thingamajigs will be done. You're just waving at everyone. I wonder when our sugarcane will be done so that we can actually make the... Oh, I can already make a stone grinder though. I'm just gonna take the recipe and at least craft it so that we can make sugar, because if we can make sugar... But fairy bread requires flour as well, which we won't have. Okay, anyway, I'm going to craft that so long so that we are ready for when the time comes. Here we go. Okay, let's see. Copper bar to old gear 4. That's easy. Old wheel. 1. Should we make 1 or 2? Okay, if we can afford it.
there's almost.
Is it? Oh dear. Okay, yes, we can actually make 2. That's going to be doable. Right. Got 2 things. Yeah, I've got the recipe. I've got the ingredients for 2. Stop tracking that recipe. Craft it and craft it. Right. Dun, like that. I guess. There we go. Like a little fenced off area, walled off area for this cooking station now. Yes. I need to make one more thing. How much will I get? 30 points. Ugh. No, I'm not going to do that. Really not worth that. Okay. For grass seeds, we can plant that. But where? Probably let this forest patch expand, or at least the grasses of this forest patch expand a bit. There we go. That.
Our town is really coming along, eh?
It is. I must say, I'm quite happy with how it is progressing. I think it's time for us to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yes. Who doesn't want to go to sleep at 5:30 in the afternoon, eh? Let's have a look. Right, next day. Hunting gone up to level 3 for me now. I think you're like way ahead of me there. My hunting, my fishing is level 11. That's quite nice. Oh, I've got mail. I apparently trapped and... Oh yes, I deposited the jackaroo. That's what I did.
Down 3 fish. It's an animal. Catch fish. Catch the fish.
Oh, wow, okay.
Flies the one.
I've got to smash 4 rocks and grind 2 stones.
Okay.
Also,
Making our lives easy.
they are.
It's not raining, but there's still a lonely little frog jumping up and down.
Oh yeah, that's the lost individual. Okay.
I just...
You did. Okay, good. Yeah, get rid of him before he breeds. Before he multiplies. Don't want that, lassie. Okay, I'm going to go water some plants. Just because we need to. Soon we should be able to harvest the sugarcane over here. Which will be quite good. Okay. Let's have a look here. So Hans, have you got any other tips for us on how to prepare fish? Any other methods you're using, mechanisms you use or like to use? Here in South Africa, we've got the tried and tested way of make a fire, grill it over the coals of the fire. That's our tried and tested mechanism.
No, so we melt butter,
yeah,
garlic, and some apricot jam.
Oh yes, apricot jam on fish is amazing.
And juice.
Yes.
And then on the pot.
Yes. That's our tried and tested method. Right. Let's have a look here. Watering the beans. So what we're doing here with this garden on this side as opposed to that one is what we call a monoculture. It's not very nice. It's literally just one species that's planted there. But it's not very good for diversity. Whereas a polyculture, where you have a whole bunch of different species being grown together, is far better for diversity. And that's kind of what we've got going here. We've got the beans and we've got the pumpkins, the watermelons growing together here, where they are attracting different species of insects, for example. And that's what we've got in our veggie garden at home. We end up, we've got so many different plants living all together. It's like a jungle, our veggie garden. It's becoming slightly more structured now. In a good way, yes, but it's still, we still don't have a monoculture. I don't think there's any plot that only has one plant growing there. We have, like, even the the potato bed, we've got onions in there as well. Which is just something else, not just one thing growing there. Let's have a look here. Almost done. Ah, come on, really? Almost done with the watering. Do you need to water plants today, dear?
Nope.
No, okay. So I will...
Catch me.
Oh, yes, you've got catching fish and selling fish. Okay, great stuff.
I'm getting rid of all the traps in my pocket.
Oh, yes. Okay, I have now officially watered all the plants. Everything is now ready. Great stuff. What we call it West Coast style. Peanut butter and your favorite jam stuffed inside, wrapped in foil and put under coals or in the oven.
Fish with peanut butter.
Yeah, well, Nick would be very happy with that one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Peanut butter.
We eat sushi with peanut butter in it. And sushi has... But sushi, the nori rolls, has got a fishy taste to it. That's an interesting one. I will try it one day, and if I like it, I will then give it to Nick to try.
I'll try it, for sure. I like to try it.
You can't imagine it being that nice.
But the animals want to attack me.
Is it?
Yeah, the berry moose, well, nothing. Even played it.
Oh.
I just go and I clap on top of it.
Okay, well, that is very interesting, yeah. That may be that the... it will only be fixed once you have actually gone out of the game again, but we'll do that in 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trapping a little bit easy, kind of.
It does, yeah. But of course, the moment you actually... If you trap them and you run with them, of course, they can try to get out, and then they will attack you, I think.
No.
Also not!
Don't.
Oh!
Yeah.
Huh. This is exhilarating. I'm
Yeah.
going to go test this. Where's something I can stab? There. I'm not going to attack the turkey, I'm going to attack the frilly. Where's the frilly? There you are. Okay, they attack me.
Test this out with this.
Very quick little lizard. Hello. Hey.
Ah, yeah, your day.
Hey, frilly! Frilly, shocky, shocky, shocky. Of course, frillies don't really in real life shock like that, but anyway. Flippin' cool lizard. Oh, shocky, 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 shocky. That was quite a shocking experience.
See the crocodile here.
Yeah? It's going after the jackaroo. Interesting. But let me go and try and stab it, and of course it will run after me and kill me. I'll just heal myself here with some cooked meat. Now, so anyway, the frilled lizard we saw there. Now I have to just find another one that I'm not going to stab to death. Just to quickly talk about the frilled lizard, because it is around here somewhere, or should be around here somewhere, in the more arid regions. Because lizards or reptiles overall are really well adapted to arid regions, far better adapted to it than amphibians are, like frogs. Because amphibians or frogs, of course, have got their semi-permeable skin. They dry out very quickly in dry environments like this, whereas the scales of your reptiles will lock in water or are far more waterproof, meaning that they don't lose water as quickly. So lizards and snakes and things like that are really far better adapted for life on land, especially in arid or more arid regions. But the frilled lizard that we saw there, and now cannot find another specimen of, their frill, of course, is the inspiration in the Dilophosaurus of Jurassic Park, which also has that frill, although it is fictional for the Dilophosaurus. They did not have that, but you know, in the Jurassic Park universe, they do have that. Anyway, so I can't seem to find another frilled lizard, but they will use that frill as a kind of intimidation strategy. If a predator gets too close, they expand that and try to give the predator a bit of a fright, and then they use that initial shock, to then try and run away. They know they can't win a fight against something that is bigger than them, but all they need is an opening to get away, to run away. And that is what they are trying to get by opening up their frill and appearing larger than they actually are, and then running away. You know, it's the always think of in Pirates of the Caribbean, I think the first one, The Curse of the Black Pearl, where no, it's at World's End, I think it is one of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, where Captain Jack Sparrow goes, we will fight to run away. And that's the strategy that things like the frilled lizard will be using, where they are standing their ground so that they can have a chance to actually escape. Well, that's quite ingenious, I feel.
found a pet ride.
You found a pet to ride? Are you on the back of a kidna? Are you on the back of a weary moo? A crocky.
A crocky.
A crocky. I just see you levitating over there.
And I'm on top of his back.
You're swimming. Nick has found a boat. I am going to now steer her boat by getting it to come and attack me. Yes, come on, let's see if I can steer her boat.
Oh, my pet doesn't like you.
No, he does not like me. I think you've just told him to seek. I'm just gonna hide in the tall grass. Don't go into the long grass. My camo hat is making me invisible now. Yes. Well, from the peanut butter ends up frying the inside, and sugar from the jam caramelizes as well. That is a very interesting way of cooking it. Nick still seems a little bit skeptical.
Yeah, it's a weird concept for me. Peanut butter. But, open to...
Yeah. Have you fed the chickies, dear?
No.
Not yet.
The food is in...
Okay. Oh, the crate they buy it. Okay, brilliant. Okay. Okay, just gonna do that and that. There we go. Marvelous. Let's have a look. Damage sponge level 2. There we go. Finally.
my fish. Then I've done all my things.
Is it? Oh wow.
Maybe we should keep the secret.
Yes, I agree. I do agree.
I hope it's rain so we can walk her.
Yes, that would be quite nice. Or Frankie, so we can order a quarry. That could also work. I'm just gonna be ready to sleep until tomorrow. Actually, no, I'm going to go buy a pickaxe, because I think I'm going to need another one now.
I don't have a spear anymore, but I don't need it because nothing wants.
Well, maybe now after we've slept, they will want to hurt you again.
I live in harmony with them now.
Yeah, that's what you think. Next moment they're going to just bite the hand that feeds them. You see. That's what's going to happen. There we go. Come on, there we go. Lie down, sleep until tomorrow. Nice.
Maybe we should suggest that we cook tomorrow's fish with peanut butter.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether they're going to be necessarily asking, but maybe we can put a small section. Cook a small section that way. Hmm?
No.
I think we should try that. So we're going to possibly try that, and we may be able to report on that. Oh, it's a furniture man. No. Melvin. Oh, Melvin. Why are you here? We both run past the post box and then go, okay, well, let's go read it. Right.
Ooh, look what's blue.
What is blooming? The lily thing.
Wattle.
Oh, the wattle! Yay! Nice. Lots of wattle brew now.
Looks like hay fever to me.
It does, eh? Still no devils in the area, it seems.
Animals out there.
Animals are weird tonight. Oh well. Yeah, Hans has a good theory there. Says that I think the animals live in fear of Nick the Beast.
I think so.
I also think.
I do feel the power within. I think they can feel it too.
I think they've been over-researched and now they're like, nope, we are trap shy. But that you do get some individuals that are trigger or trap happy, and some which are trap shy. And so the trap happy ones are the ones that if you do a survey, for example, and you try to trap individuals, they are the ones who are going to be trapped every single time. They just like, they see the trap and they go, ooh, yes. Because normally in traps you put some kind of bait to draw their attention or to get them into the trap. And these trap happy individuals just go, yeah, you know what, It's a small confined box. It's safe in the box. I'm just going to sit there. I get food every time I go into that little box. So I'll just go sit in that trap over there. And then you get the trap shy individuals that no matter what you try, they will not go into the trap. Also at the conference, someone mentioned that they were doing surveys of red-winged starlings at one of the universities here in South Africa. And they learned... It was the red-winged starlings. I don't think it was the drongos. It was the red-winged starlings. The starlings learned which individuals give them food and which individuals trap them. And they would follow the ones that give them food all around campus. And they would attack the ones that, when they see them, they would attack the ones that trap them normally.
Wow.
So they've learned to recognize faces.
Amazing.
That is quite amazing.
I
And
love starling.
yeah, starlings are awesome. The indigenous species are awesome.
I must say, the exotic one?
Yeah, the common starlings, Sternus vulgaris, yeah?
They make such a beautiful sound.
They can be quite interesting, their sounds, yes. They also make such a mess in your roof, though.
Yeah, they do.
And they displace other indigenous species and...
No, I know. I know you don't like them.
At
I
all.
also don't prefer them here, but you know, they didn't choose.
Yes. But they're choosing to be so successful in invading.
They can't help that they are good at
Yes. Still don't like them.
I always come up for them, and even like their plants, I'm like, they did not choose to be here. They also just want to grow.
Yes. They're just doing what they do best.
Yes. I was a plant, I would also be like, yeah, I'm gonna grow here.
Yes.
Or, you know, probably.
They heard what happened to the Toad King. Hans is saying that. Yes, they definitely have heard the rumor of the Nick the Beast, the King Slayer.
Wearing the bunny ears.
Yes.
For that.
Dangerous bunny. And the headless accomplice. Because I've got a camo hat on.
The one without the head.
Yeah. Here you go, dear. You can decide where this goes. That's a fern seed.
Will you make me a spear?
No, I'm going to. I just need to double check here what the spear recipe is. I think it's like a tin bar. Yeah, tin bar and a gumwood plank. Okay, I would not have guessed gumwood. I would have guessed palm wood plank. Do you want a spear, dear? Okay.
Don't have one.
Okay. I'm going to just put the old one in the old box. There we go. Apparently I've got to break some tool.
I can give you my shovel, it's close.
Is it? Okay. I've got a pickaxe that's going to break now, so it's alright.
Another spear,
You can buy a shovel from Thingamajig, eh? From Johnny Boy. I'm putting the spear in the path. Please don't trip over it.
I thank you. Beast thanks you.
You are welcome, beastie. Here we go. Here's the frilled lizard again, the frilly as it's called in the game. You can see that flap there along the head. That, of course, is then used to puff up or appear much larger than they actually are. Really such a cool creature. Definitely on the list there, you can see it kind of puffed up. Definitely on the list for me of things I want to see in Australia. Definitely up in the high, very, very high up on the list. Dear, could you just perhaps mark your gem again?
Yes.
So I can know where to go. There we go. Okay,
Quite a
way.
far run, but
Okay, way down to the south. Okay, that direction. Right.
don't have a... Oh,
No, no, we do not. Not yet.
actually, I think I can make it. Make this
Do
one.
that. Okay, wonderful. Thanks. I took 2 of the wattle teas. There's one for you.
You can tell I've got 6.
Okay, that's alright. I've got 2 now. I'm already halfway to your gym. He says, as he just crosses the bridge. Let's have a look here. May even encounter some ore over here as well on the way, but it doesn't look like it. Nothing in this area. There's a crocodile way over there. Just gonna stay clear of that guy. Just go for a nice little swim. Of course, earlier when I accidentally jumped on top of the crocodile and it bit me in the water there, that's exactly what could happen. Where they just below the surface, you don't see them, and then the next moment they just kind of go nom 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 nom. In some nom 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 nomnia. You get almost a broken pickaxe. It's gonna break now. Oh, there we go. Okay. Got the rest of the next pickaxe going on there. Yo. My guy is weak. Weak sauce. So look at, need to harvest some more bottle flowers. Is it? Ah.
Oh, there goes a jackaroo.
Is it?
He just walked into the trap.
Yeah. Nice. Right. Still heading over to the ore. It is indeed quite a long run. There goes a frilly. Okay,
Also
cool.
just like walk into. I don't know what's going on.
Lol. Oh well, easy money and research. As they go off into the heavens.
Okay. I'm being chased again.
Oh yay!
Back
Okay.
to normal.
Yay, that's awesome. Okay. Good.
No more respect for the.
No, they've lost their respect. You haven't killed a Toad King in a while, you see, my dear. So now they've got no more respect for you. And I have reached your site of awesome oreness. It is an ore-inspiring site.
You already water?
Yes, did you have to water?
No.
Okay, good. Because,
I'm
yes.
just checking because I thought maybe it's like some portion.
No, it's because I've watered.
Well done.
Thank
That's
you.
a good boy.
Yeah, I'm well trained. Here you go, I'm gonna drink a second tea here. As I'm going along, whacking things, whacking rocks. I've gotten 2 shiny stones thus far. That's quite cool. Okay. 2, 3. Quite cool that the thingamajigs, the wattle tea, also makes our swings stronger. Also means that we use less hits to actually harvest the ore. It's called rough soil. Okay, so I must look for more rough soil. Is this rough soil right over there? If you look on the map, it actually says rough soil, and that's where you can potentially find your ore. Yeah. Look at where my star is and where your diamond is. It's in rough soil. Yeah. There we go. There's a copper ore, 2 copper ore right over here. And a tin ore as well. Okay, so we're getting nice rocks here. That's marvelous. Okay. Here comes a jackaroo hopping along again. Marsupials are such weird creatures. And I mean, kangaroos as well. And the best thing is that we always imagine that, you know, kangaroos hopping around on the ground. But there are quite a few, well, not quite a few, there are a few arboreal kangaroos as well. Like kangaroos that live up in the trees.
What?
Yeah, they're called tree kangaroos, very unoriginally, but yes.
So, you able to catch me a jungle perch?
A jungle perch, I may, yes. Is that for Melvin?
It's for John.
For John, okay. That'll be in fresh water, I'll do my
It
best.
says Billabong.
It says Billabong. Okay, well, I'll have a look at the Billabong. I just do also see some ores, and I see a the red flowers, the bottle brush. I'm gonna go chop that as well to hopefully get some more seeds.
Nice when they bloom.
Yes, and then we will be getting quite a lot of tea to take down into the caves or into the mine. It's nice and dangerous.
But the best for the mines are the hearty stew.
Oh yes, yeah, that is exceptional. Really, really exceptional. We'll be making that, definitely, as we go along.
Yes, we have a cooking table now.
Oh, wonderful. That's marvelous. Okay, I am at the honeysuckle, not honeysuckle, the bottle brush. I've acquired 1 seed. I'm going to bring this 1 seed back. I couldn't get 2 seeds, well then that's 1 seed there. Okay. Where I am heading now. Oh, I think that was the rough ground. Okay, so that was what I got there. Okay. Okay, time for a billabong. So, a billabong, overall this would be a billabong, technically. I think. This is definitely a billabong. This section over here. So, what you have with a billabong is also known as an oxbow lake. In most other parts of the world, it's known as things like oxbow lakes. I think this would also count as a billabong. But it's where the river winds, right? So as it winds, the river very often, like what's happening here. So the river would have wound down like this, and would have given this winding area like that. But because the water flows, it kind of hammers away at the bank over here, eventually hammering through. And then this section, this bow shape, the sickle shape, gets cut off from the actual river, which then means that it eventually doesn't get any water. As you can see here, the river is kind of now going to follow that path over there. Instead of going all the way along over there, this section is now being cut off, and just over time, it is going to form a typical, I'm looking for a good example of that. It's going to form a typical crescent shape, which is eventually separated completely from the river. And it's like a freshwater lake in a sickle shape. And if you look at Waltzing Matilda, the song, well, there it was camped. The swagman was camped by a billabong. He was camping next to one of these oxbow lakes. So, we are going to go catch a fish in one of these billabongs. And the swagman was sitting under a coolabah tree, which is a type of eucalyptus. So one of these little gum trees over there. Coolabah, yeah.
Cool name.
It is a cool name. It's like a coolabah, man.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a Tazzy taking a nice little nap. There's another Tazzy taking a nap. Okay, cool, cool. You can remove the diamond from the map, my dear. I have been there.
In there, mind that.
Yes, and now that I know that rough ground appears on the map, we can actually just look for that on the map. Okay, apparently this should be... Are we here? This is technically that section of the river. You're looking for which one? A jungle perch, right?
Jungle perch.
I found a crocodile. I haven't found a jungle perch. This is either silver perch or jungle perch. Come on. Fishy. Fishy, fishy. Come fishy. It was one of those two. I think that was the jungle perch. Come on. Fishy. Come fishy. Let's have a look. Come on. A jungle perch. Yes. Okay. Brilliant. In the typical old sickle-shaped billabong, technically, that we've got there. That's marvelous. That's a fly flying around there. Right. No crockies in the water that I can see, so that's... I'm just going to assume there are no crockies here and just swim for safety. Right. I probably need to check what Melvin wants. But he also wants a jungle perch from me.
I got dibs on that one.
Yes, yes you do. This jungle perch is yours. I am going to just quickly get that down here. There we go. Ah! What did I do? I took down the bridge. I took down the bridge.
Oh.
I don't know.
Even though you... Something's weird tonight.
I've never been able to take down the bridge. I was on the bridge, right on the middle, and I accidentally, I think... You also did it! What?
I just pressed E.
E! Yeah, we've been pressing Q all the way.
No, I tried E. Yes.
Well, now you learn something new every day, don't you? Well, no, that's quite awesome. I think you're standing there where you want to put the bridge. No.
Don't.
Ah, it does. I've got it. I had to test it for science. Oh my word. Okay, so we've learned something new. Anyway, here's your jungle perch, my dear. You're welcome. Hello, Melvin. What do you have for us? Really nothing. Okay. Except for some plates. I want to chat. Let's just chat and say hello. And then let's just hear what you want. What do you want? Same clothes. No. Oh, there is something. Yes, there is something I can give him. I just remembered there's something in the chest.
Yeah, my... Huh?
Your orange t-shirt.
Yes.
Either your orange t-shirt or mine, but yes.
I think it was mine, but you can give it away.
Okay. It's now going to be Melvin's. Not that he's going to, you know, wear it next time we see it, but anyway.
Nobody's gonna...
Probably like money.
Other clothes.
A rattan bedside table. A rattan being a type of palm, actually. Yes, it's a type of palm. I was wondering whether it's bamboo or palm, but it's palm. I'll put another bedside table right there. I have 2 bedside tables now. Yeah, rattan is extremely spiky. The palm. They've got they like these vines creeping through the trees in the forest, and if you accidentally brush up against them, oh my word, they will impale you with the spikes they have all along there.
So is rattan like we could call rotan?
Yeah, that's what we call rotan, yeah. As far as I recall, it's the rotang, or what we call rotang.
Looks like it.
It's basically the sections of that palm, the stems being... Oh, there's a mozzie. Come on, in winter you're not supposed to be here. But yeah, and especially not supposed to be in my face, and I almost broke my nose here, but anyway. You would take that stem, as far as I recall, obviously remove the spines and stuff, and process it in such a way that you actually get these long, flexible strips. So typical palms extremely flexible. So previously I mentioned that palms are not actually trees because they don't really have wood or hard lignified wood, but they are extremely flexible. So the idea with having a stem on the inside that isn't actually hard timber but rather made up of fibers means that they are able to bend when the wind blows strongly. So it's an adaptation for those harsh wind conditions. Yeah, wow, we've got a lot of tin ore now. 57 to be exact.
That's great.
That is indeed very marvelous. I'm just going to cook some more things in a billy. Some more wattle brews in the billy.
You have a seed for me?
Yes, I was just looking at it. Here we go. Here's your bottle brush seed.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Enjoy. A brewmatic. There we go. Wonderful. That's smashing. There we go. Okay. Fletch, why did you push me out of the way? Old lady should not be pushing the young people around. Okay, I'm going to stand in your way now. Now what are you going to do about this? Yeah? Give me a very dirty look, apparently. Well, no. Right. I've given that, I've done that. There's another alpha bush devil. Yeah. No, not doing that. I have watered the plants, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't even know whether I've done that or not. I've got some prickly pears to plant. What are you doing? Is that you making that sound?
What sound? Like...
Yes, that
Don't
sound.
plant prickly pears here, please.
Ah,
I actually cleared these.
you took my plantation away.
Yes. Rain's
Why?
gonna come there.
Okay, I'm gonna put my plantation over here.
No, they're far away.
Okay, fine.
You are not a crow.
Well, I wanted to keep an eye on the plantation to make sure that they weren't spreading. But that's fine. I will put my prickly pears over there.
Ecologist, hey. I can't chop one of these ugly grass trees down, but you can plant...
Exotics, yes. Double standards. A man has to have a code, and then he has to be able to change the conduct or the use of that code as he desires.
That's why I don't really feel bad when I change for layouts of.
Yeah, I know. Let's see, what are we doing here? I can actually get rid of some of those things and take some of those things. Don't think I've got anything here now. Nothing here, no. I think there may be some droppings to go in here. There we go. And I think that means I can go and do these things. I'm not saying what I'm doing, just so that Nick doesn't know what I'm doing.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Planting the prickly pears
Maybe.
far away.
I am planting them very, very far away, yes. Far as I possibly can. There we
No,
go.
I'm working hard here. Ending levels for research and you come and
Yes.
exotics.
I'm working hard under the sun. It's going to be like this pathway. Oh, now these kidnappers are going, okay, we're going to walk here now. Stuff you and your brilliant little avenue of prickly pears. We're going to walk and stand here. Go, and the last one is going to be like, okay, I'm going to fall flat here. I have an egg to eat. Oh, thank goodness. Otherwise... There we go. I can see again and run again. Nice. But you know what I noticed, dear?
Oh.
It's about 11 o'clock.
Wow, time flies.
It does. Time really flies when you're having fun.
Whoa. Almost barbecue.
Oh dear.
Almost.
I can see the fire. I see the flames. Okay, so they have respawned around here, or where did you get that one?
Yes.
Okay.
Right behind the house, but
Okay. Well, marvelous though. That's cool. Okay. I don't think I've got any quests left. Yeah. I have got a quest to, or milestone to hunt 3 animals. But nah, I don't think I'm gonna do that. Not today at least. Maybe next time.
well, this was good for look at it.
Yes, we are
Good.
progressing nicely now. Yes, it does. Alright. So I guess that is where we are going to call it a night, everyone.
Oh,
Thank you for joining us again, and thanks for chatting with us and keeping us entertained as we are trying to keep you all entertained as well. And, well, we didn't really talk about a lot of different animals. We talked a little bit about here and there, but next time we'll probably talk a little bit more. This time we were just settling in a little bit more in the town.
I
So,
want to wave to the.
yes, I also want to wave. Right, so look this way. It's kind of difficult if she can't see which way to face, but okay. And 3, 2, 1. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us. Yeah, I also was like, ah. It's sad to say goodbye, but it has been a lot of fun. And we are very excited about carrying on with, with Dinkum again. So we will see you all again soon for our next episode and next playthrough of Dinkum.
Bye,
Have a
everyone.
wonderful weekend further, everyone. We'll see you all soon.
Been real.
It has been real indeed. Okay. Bye.
Bye.